So don't buy a car from a mechanic.
Don't ever buy a car off me, no.
I didn't ask, do you work on both your cars yourself?
Yeah.
No.
I work on my car if I want to work on my car, or if I've got to service something, I'll just send it to a mate of mine to get it serviced. I can't be bothered. The thing is that you do 9 hours a day. The last thing you want to do is go and work in your own car.
They say that about gynecologists, don't they?
Yeah, I can imagine, yeah.
Same as pizza delivery guys. You can smell it, but you can't eat it.
We didn't even rehearse that. That was good.
Very good.
We're gasoline junkies, chasing the spark, laughing in the fast lane, tearing up the dark. If you got a ride, come tell us your tale. On this podcast highway, we'll never derail. Never derail.
Welcome to Gasoline Junkies. Today we're joined by 2 guests and 2 friends, apparently.
Apparently.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So could you introduce yourselves? And
I'm Ash.
Oh, is that it?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm Chris.
okay, and could you tell us what you've got in your garage stroke and what you've turned up today in?
So I've turned up in a Honda Civic Type RFK2, which is this one here.
Very beautiful looking car, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. I've had that for 7 years now.
Okay.
So I got it just before COVID, 2019, ready for the car shows. And then obviously COVID kicked in, and that sat on the driveway for 9 months, not doing anything because couldn't drive anywhere, couldn't do anything, could you?
Yeah.
So that's mine. It's a bit of a different car. You don't really get to see a lot of them on the road.
No, you don't.
So they made that for 18 months. There was 2,500 built in the UK, 525 whites, and the rest of the reds and the blues and the greys.
So this is not an import then?
No, it's a UK car.
Oh, right.
It's a UK car. They didn't really go far around the world. America didn't get it. That's a big problem for me, because when it doesn't go to America, you don't get all the decent aftermarket parts. You get just your normal generic sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you get your Maxton and all that sort of.
Would that make it more desirable in America, though?
I think it probably would do, yeah. I think it probably would do. I mean, as soon as the FK8 was put out there was parts as long as your arm you could get from, you know. But with this one being a UK and European, and I think Malaysia got it as well.
Yeah.
It was just not a lot. You don't really get anything for it. So it was quite difficult to get it to where I wanted it to get it to.
Yeah.
Alibaba do stuff for it, but I'm not buying anything from Alibaba. I don't trust it, man. You know.
Have you bought anything from there before?
No.
No.
No, I know people that have.
Yeah.
But I just don't, you know, sell my bank details to the highest bidder sort of job.
Yes, yeah, that's
not for me, you know. It's not for me.
I think I've seen something pop up a few times, and I've clicked on it thinking, oh, that looks a bargain, and it looks pretty cool, and then it takes you straight to their website, and then it's really difficult just getting off of it. And then before you even do anything, it's giving you this like £100, you get like 100% off.
Right, yeah.
Temu.
I love a bit of Temu. I think Temu's brilliant. I buy loads of tools off Temu.
Yeah, what is the difference?
I don't really know, to be honest. It's just another place of getting your bloody bank details stolen, isn't it? That's all it is. I bought some super slimline spanners from Temu, and it was like 7 to 140 or whatever it bloody was. And you put the 27mm on, and it was loose, but it fit a 28.
Oh,
so
right.
it's good if I want to do something too tight, you just sort of hammer it down a little bit and just sort of pop it on.
Some little 6-year-old kid with dyslexia.
We don't go there. Whitworth size.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I got that 7 years ago. Chucked a lot of money. Well, I think a lot of money at it. Obviously, mods. The biggest one is the T37s.
Yeah.
That was a thing I've always wanted to buy. I've always wanted to buy a nice set of wheels. You know, I've had like the reps.
The colour really suits that car as well, doesn't it?
Yeah. So they're the new ones. They're the S Plus. So they're not anodized. They're actually powder coated now.
Right.
But it's all etched in, so you can't tell. You can't make fakes, basically. So you can buy stickers and stuff to make them look real.
Yeah.
But it's all etched, all lasered etched in, so it does look proper smart. That was an expensive purchase, you know.
They're not cheap wheels, are they?
They're not
but
cheap wheels.
But they suit virtually every car.
You could put T37s on anything and it would look the tits.
There's a dude in America, he's put them on a Ferrari 360.
Oh, right.
But he's colour matched it as well, so it's blue on blue,
yeah.
which is probably my favourite thing to do on cars.
Yeah.
and they just look epic. Any car you put them on, they just look epic.
I've got a set.
Yeah, you've got a set,
Yeah.
Actually, so obviously now you've mentioned that, what have you got?
I've got a Civic FD2 Type R,
Right.
which is the 4-door saloon, import only.
Right.
Honda UK gave Japan the FN2 model, and Japan went, "No, you're right. It's wet. For a Type R, it's really wet." So they took the hybrid platform, glued it together, put some super duper engine in, and kept the weight off it. Yeah, it keeps up with Porsches and stuff on the track.
Yeah, because I looked that up this morning. The brake horsepower was quite impressive on that, isn't it? Yeah.
So over the normal K20, it's got bigger pistons, bigger inlet, bigger brakes than a DC5. It's proper bespoke.
Yeah.
Got Isofix and harness bars that you can have put in it, and so it's a proper family car.
Yeah.
But it's stiff, proper stiff. But it's so confidence inspiring.
Really?
You put it into a corner, it's just going. I done driver training at Millbrook with Porsche because my mate bought it for a birthday present, and it went quickest of the day on the handling circuit.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
The big skid pan where Clarkson's drifting a lorry,
Yeah.
all the Porsche lads were turning all their traction control stuff off. Oh, what are you going to do? It's got nothing on there. So I just held it, pinned it, 2 laps, and they're like,
Oh, that's
yeah.
cool.
It's a mega car. I've had it 10 years though.
Have
So
you?
it's being stripped down, parts coming off of it, and then I'm going to get something newer.
So why are you stripping it down? Is it worth more as it was, or?
It had loads on, carbon bonnet, Mugen lip, Mugen grill, Mugen wind deflectors, FK, 2 seats in it, exhaust system, carbon all over it. Yeah, there's
Okay.
loads. So I just stripped it off because there's quite a lot of them in the UK now. Mine was the first one in the country. It was a press car. So it was on 5th gear.
Was
so
it?
Vicky Butler Henderson drove it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, round Castle Combe.
Yeah, she was cool.
Yeah, and then Evo magazine had it twice. So yeah, just strip it down, put it back to standard, sell the parts off, and then put it into a pot and get something newer.
Okay, so it's good. That's normally one of our questions a bit later on, but what's next?
I want an FL5,
Right.
which is 2 generations up from that one.
Is that just because you want to do one better than him?
No, I wanted an 8.
I've got a 72-inch TV, you've got a 74.
Measuring dicks away.
I just wanted something newer. Like the FD2's only got, I think, a 40-litre tank in it.
Right.
So it's got a tiny little thimble for a fuel tank. So driving up to, say, your mate in Scarborough, it's minimum 2 tanks of fuel there and back, and
Yeah.
it's stiff and it's loud. I'm old now.
And you're getting old, yeah.
Yeah.
I just want something that's quick out of the box. So I wanted an FK8, and then people said, "Oh, the FL5 is that little bit better. It's got everything the FK8 wanted. It's got."
Yeah.
So I think I'll try and get one in blue.
Sense of Jap theme going on here.
Oh, there
We
is.
haven't, I think you two are the first where it's
Yeah, it
been
is.
Jap inspired.
So obviously that was going to be one of our questions a bit later, but what got you into the Jap scene?
Well, you got me into the Jap scene, to be honest. I was a late bloomer. I didn't actually pass my test until I was 27.
Did you not?
No, I had motorbikes before that. I know, people don't understand who it was. I was 27 years old. I got made redundant and I thought, shit, I need to actually buy a car to get to work because had the luxury of walking to work, or riding a bike. So I got into driving really, really late, and I had like previous cars like BMs and all that sort of stuff. And then I bought EP3 off a friend.
Mm-hmm.
And
An EP3?
It was an EP3, a black EP3, with a
okay.
carbon bonnet that was really faded, and the 5-second exhaust from a DC5 that stuck out about 10 inches. So it was just far too long. And I had that. Never buy a car for a friend, never ever, especially a mechanic as well, because it's just they don't look after them at all. Driving down the road.
The thing is,
You just have.
I just had.
Yeah, never do it, honestly. It's the biggest
Technically, my
mistake
boy
you can
has.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I took it out for a spin, giving it the big one as fast as you can go, an EP3, put my foot on the brake, and it went bang, and I thought, what the hell was that? So I nursed it home, and he didn't put the caliper bolts in properly. And it popped off. He goes, I've done pattern disc for you, mate. I said, the fucking caliper just fell off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I've gone around that, make sure that was all good, and it was, thank God, just the caliper was the issue. And then I've come to one of the first meets, which was JDMK versus KOD, I think. And then that's how it all started. That was how my Japanese journey
Never looked back.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Has that got you for life now?
No, because you got BM on the drive as well.
I've got a BM, yeah. I drive a BM daily for work. But no, I do fancy something different in the future.
Are you going to go down that Porsche route like everybody?
I want an Aston.
Oh,
That's what I want next.
Yeah, they are
I
beautiful,
want a DB9. That'd be, because my brother had a DB9 and I just fell in love with it, mate. You know, there was the thing that sucked me into it was when it starts, that long starter motor noise it makes.
Yeah,
V12 kicks in.
Yeah.
That just really ticked the boxes for me.
Yeah.
And then when I cleaned it for him when he was going to get rid of it, shamefully, I just fell in love with it, fell in love with the lines of it and just the aesthetics and the noise, and it's an Aston Martin.
It's the stigma as well, isn't it?
Massive.
Everybody loves an Aston Martin.
Love an Aston Martin.
It's very rare you meet somebody that does, whether they're little kids or old people or
whatever. Just something about them, you know, especially if you put a private plate on it, because it doesn't know, people don't know if it's going to be 150 grand or 50 grand, so it just looks like an expensive car. And that's what I really like about it, you know, and I think that will be on the list in the next 3 years maybe. Let's get a bit of debt cleared off first and put myself back in loads of debt and worry about it later on, sort of job, you know.
That's man maths, isn't it?
That is, 100%. Just transfer that credit card to zero for the rest of my life. But that'd be the dream.
So you mentioned your other car. Have you got another car as well, or?
No, I turned up in my van today.
Did you?
In a work van, yeah.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
So is that a work van or just?
Yeah, work van.
Yeah.
Yeah, my little.
So where did the Jap love?
So I had, my first car was a Mark II Golf.
We'll get onto the full list of the cars in a minute.
My third car was a Civic Jordan. So that was one of 500 UK cars.
Yeah, the yellow ones.
Yellow, and you just kicked its head in anywhere.
Yeah.
And it just took it. And it was reliable, it was quick, it was for 20 I had it, something like that.
Yeah.
And it won 1.6, 160 horsepower, VTEC crossover. And then my mate bought a EK9, so there's two of you out in it. And then you other mates have got other Hondas, and it just went from there.
Yeah.
And
so what was the difference with the Jordan? Was it just interior or?
It was colour, wheels.
Like the little beast.
Was that
little beast
Formula One thing?
Yeah, so it was Eddie Jordan. So it was signed by Eddie Jordan.
Was it?
It was all numbered 1 to 500. There was 502, I think. There was 2 press
I
cars.
think if I remember as well, the middle of the seats were yellow as well, weren't they?
So
yellow and black, weren't it?
Yeah.
yellow inserts with the Hornet in there,
Yeah.
front and back. You could buy a motorbike with it as well. There was 50 Honda Hornets in the same colour done.
Okay.
And you could only buy them at the same time as you bought a car.
That's what Aston Martin did with that little IQ. You could only buy one of them if you bought
Yeah.
an Aston Martin as well, yeah.
So, and it just went from there. They were reliable. Like, I had 2 Volkswagens before that. And
I looked at you had a Corrado, didn't you?
I've had 2 cars.
So let's get on to that then. What was your first car?
Mark II Golf, 1.3 Rider, 5-door GTI
Nice.
Rep.
Yeah, the Rep. So that was a Rep. So
was a Rep.
my boys just bought an Escort Mark IV, but it's an RS Turbo lookalike.
Yeah.
But that's a 1.3 as well. So I'm really chuffed that he's gone out of his way to get for a first car to have something pretty cool. So what's your thoughts on replicas?
For me, it was I couldn't afford a GTI at the time. And
But
your
you
first
still wanted
car-
something that looked nice.
Yeah, I bought it off a mate, and he kept it so clean, so clean, and me and Ollie ruined it. Anything that you could take off under the engine bay and spray paint, it was spray painted pink.
It was you.
It was
You
me.
brought it up on the podcast. Yeah.
We had a black light above our heads because at the time you could buy UV hair gel. So you could drive around the city at night, around Milton Keynes, and you have
So
your
cool,
hair
man.
glowing. Yeah, we really.
That was a long time. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
And you could key bang it, rev it and key bang it and pop it, and I done head gasket on it. So it went 50 quid, I think we got for it at the end.
Super.
And it was absolutely mint when I bought it off a friend of mine. Yeah. And then
Destroyed it.
Yeah.
That's a cool first car, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Then I had a Tornado red Corrado 1.8, which was on its knees, had all the speakers in it. Again, we had 2 subs, 4 6x9s, extra speakers in the doors. But I ended up doing 2 engines and 3 heads on it.
You didn't learn then? You're still turning the key off?
No, completely different car. But yeah, well, mate one was supposed to build me an engine. It just stayed under a bit of tarpaulin and never got built. And me and Ollie put it in. Ended up taking it apart and leaving it on the driveway. And the boys used to jump off the roof of my house onto it. And I was like, that's my car. And then they got it picked up on a low loader while I was working, and it had gone. So then I bought the Jordan and then had that for 6 or 7 years. And just beat
So
it
what
out.
was Jordan Red Bull before Red Bull?
No. Eddie Jordan was Eddie Jordan, and it went on to be Force India.
Oh, okay. So
which
what
is
was
now Aston Martin.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Red
okay.
Bulls with Jaguar.
Red Bull
was
with
it.
Jaguar.
That was
Yeah,
it.
Red Bull with
Yeah.
Jaguar.
Austria
before.
Racing, weren't it? Before
Yeah.
that?
Before
And
them.
Arrows before that.
Arrows.
Arrow,
Was it
yeah.
Arrows?
Yep.
Yeah. Because as well as Arrows trading estates and a Lakes estate, isn't it? And that's because they were based down there at one point.
Yeah, they were, yeah.
Oh, right.
One of
Yeah.
our guests were there, didn't they? Yeah, so what come after that?
DC5, DC5 after the Jordan, which is the Honda Integra imported coupe, K20, and that was mega.
Yeah, I've always liked them.
Coilovers, big wing on the back, induction kit, all of that sort of stuff, harness bars, pretty much all the stickers you could put on it at the time, because that was the thing. And then I sold that to a mate and swapped it for a Corrado turbo. So it was a 2 litre turbo, 2 litre N8, which he'd put a turbo on it.
Oh, that's-
Okay.
So it was like
nice.
400 horsepower.
Wow.
So you didn't go to 1.820 valve turbo
No.
swap?
No, he built you need to get him on. Steve Grove.
Oh, yeah.
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 Don't know him.
So he used to work, this is completely off the way, he used to work at Nissan. So
Okay.
he reported directly to Japan when they were tuning the R35s for the European roads. So he was the Stig for the Sun newspaper. He learned to drive in Japan on Nissan's money. He spent 3 or 4 months at the Nürburgring on Nissan, 4 tanks of fuel a day out.
Wow.
And then he's built as many feature cars as you've had at dinners.
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He'd be
I think it's
seriously
Google
good.
coming on later.
He's really,
Feel
really
a bit
good.
of stalking.
Yeah, this is car porn for Barry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He had that Hacko, didn't he? With
Yeah,
the
he-
RB in it.
put an RB26 and a Hakazuka, but he's had 4 Hakazukas.
Yeah, that was wild, man. Purple as well.
He's
Just
got a
absolutely
240Z turbo.
Yeah.
He's got Lands, and he's yeah.
On the group chat, we put on there, what cars have you had? And my list is like this big. Someone's list is this big.
His is still carrying, yeah, his is still got that really more thing at the bottom.
Really interesting to get on.
Yeah, he would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
ask him.
But I bought the Corrado off of him.
Right. I really like the Corrado. I thought it was a lovely shape.
Yeah, it just seated nicely, and it was
Yeah.
all sort of wrapped around you. And it was,
Yeah. That was the one with the spoiler that went up.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it had a manual button.
Oh,
So you could sit in traffic making your button go up and down. Yeah, I used to do that a lot. I didn't have that for that too long. I sort of shouldn't have gone back to Volkswagen, and then I brought an FN2 Civic Type R, so 2007 UK one, off of Chris Waite's sister.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a great car, but it's just a bit wet for a Type R.
Yeah.
It was just a bit flat.
But it had 1 horsepower more.
Yeah, it was.
You didn't notice it.
It sounded like a Hoover. That's all it
I
does,
think
doesn't
a
it?
Honda, like you should hear the crossover, you should hear,
Yeah.
and it was just like a Hoover.
Yeah.
So I didn't have that too long, and then I got into an FD2,
Oh, okay.
and the garage didn't know what it was, so I paid peanuts for it. In the grand scheme of things, I paid nothing,
Yeah.
and yeah, that's pretty much my car history.
That's cool. Yeah.
Very cool, yeah.
Really cool.
So, obviously, I started driving at 27.
Yeah.
So my first car was, I know people can't believe that. My first car was a BMW E46 330.
Nice. For your
ZHP
first car?
edition.
It's not
Yeah.
a bad car for a first car.
I was 27. I pretend I was driving for at least 10 years.
What's the insurance like on that?
I don't know, I
'Cause that's
paid it
your
off
first
in 1 year. It was
car,
like
but
1,200 quid or something. It was a long time ago. It was 2011. Yeah, 2011.
Because you think first car insurance,
Yeah,
but
insurance is
but
gonna
then
be
you've got the
mental,
age
yeah.
on your side as well. So
Yeah,
it's
the
like-
age was definitely on my side.
yeah.
So I had that. That was a great car. I really enjoyed that. But I was commuting from Milton Keynes to Ivanhoe every single day. I was doing £80 of fuel a week, sort of going to and from. And it was in obviously 2011, 2012 when the industry was absolutely crap. So Volvo, the company I work for now, and then they lost loads of contracts, couldn't get their metals to build the vehicles, done global redundancies, the market just crashed and all the fuel prices went up and everything else. So I'm driving a straight 6 3-litre BMW, thirsty as you like, first car, flat to the floor, giving it the big and everywhere I go. So that was £80 a week on fuel. And
When fuel was cheap.
when fuel was, it was pretty cheap, to be honest. It wasn't too bad. And then, so I've got a breakdown van through work. So the car was just sat on the drive redundant, and I thought I can use the breakdown van for my leisure as well as obviously working. So there's no point keeping both bits, to sort of get rid of it.
That's pretty much why you haven't got a toilet, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you know, and it was nice. I enjoyed driving the van for work because you can sort of go out and do your bit, and you can go shopping it, and you can fit anything you want.
Well, I haven't got a
fucking
breakdown van. I've got a.
Well, it wasn't really a breakdown van. It was a van
van.
with a toolbox and a couple of sockets in it, you know. And there's some batteries, and it was all crooked, and it was a bit of a dog, to be honest. But I loved it, you know. So I had that through work, and then I sold that. I sold the BM, and then I brought the EP3.
Oh, nice.
And then I had that for a little while, and that was a good car. It was just Asbo, you know, just gunning it everywhere, a bit like you, really, just gunning it everywhere you can possibly go. My first introduction to VTEC and loud exhaust and fucking Canon filters and all that sort of crap, you know, I just loved it. It was just hammered everywhere I went. It got hammered. Sold that, and then I had the EP2 K-Swap,
Right.
which was, I actually really enjoyed that car. I thought that was a really, really good car. It was blue, it was loud. People didn't realise what it was because I didn't do the Type R in the blue, in the vivid blue. It was only black, white, red, and grey and everything else. So a friend of mine put a K20 engine in it, had it all painted up in the original blue, so it was real nice colour. I had that for a little while. Ragging the arse of it, got it all mapped up, put loads of money into it, as you do, you know, made none of it back. Sort of typical sort of thing with cars. You know, wheels, induction kit, suspension, this. The list goes on and on and on and on.
Yeah, but that's not why you do it, though, is it?
No, you do it for the love and the passion, didn't you? You know, got it all mapped up. That was mapped by a company called JDMK, and it just completely changed the car. You know, it had power on there from 3,000 RPM, where it was waiting to hit VTEC for it then to actually kick in. So it was nice power and demand. And again, I thrashed the arse off that. Found a video during the week of somebody who's actually bought it off my mate who I sold it to, of me getting thrashed the fuck out of. You know, we reversed back and dropped it in first, just peeled it up the road, you know, there's smoke everywhere. And I
Still going then?
Still going, still getting his arse handed out to me, which I really like, which is what it's designed for, you know, that's what Hondas are designed for. You can throw it around, you can rag the crap out of it, and then put an oil and filter in it for 50 quid. You know,
It shows you how good those cars are built, though.
Oh, they're solid, yeah.
Because everybody pretty much drove it like you've drove it.
Yeah, did. Yeah, drive it, you stole it everywhere you go. And then I had that, and in between I had, because it was so loud, because it was decated, I couldn't actually drive it to work at 4:30 in the morning. So I got another car, I got a Scirocco diesel, wicked car, absolutely wicked. I was hunting the miles and that, you know, getting 60 miles per gallon and being really excited that you're getting 60 miles per gallon.
That's when you know you're getting old, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah. And it was comfy and it was nice and it was just a nice place to be. I moved from Milton Keynes to where I live now in Northampton, a little village called Road, and it was perfect for my commute, you know.
Yeah.
It was just fantastic. And then I went to Jap Performance, I think, or maybe MIMS, I'm not too sure. One of the shows I went to in the blue Civic, and I was there just wiping it down, sort of making it look all nice for the event. Young lad comes up to me and says, "Oh, I like your car, mate." And I'm like, "Oh, cheers, buddy, thanks a lot." And he goes, "I've just brought one of these, I'm 17. I thought, I'm 34. You know what I mean? I'm thinking, right, it's got to go. I've got to get rid of it.
I remember that.
Yeah, I have to get rid of it. And I was really butthurt for the whole day as well, you know, because this young lad just brought a fucking Type S or whatever. What was not called Type S? It's Sport. It's called a Sport.
Yeah,
That's
Sport,
what it is, a Sport. And I'm like, oh man, just like really sort of annoyed with myself that I've kept it for that long. And I wasn't actually in the market to buy an FK2.
Yeah.
The only reason I bought it was we was at Josh's wedding and he was driving the grey one that he had. He had a grey FK2 and seeing it from like behind and stuff, I thought, actually that does look quite nice, you know. It's like the FN2, it's like the Mugen one. I never used to like that. I used to think it's ugly, it's horrible. But now you see him, you go, actually it looks quite nice.
It kind of grows in
it sort of grows in a little bit, yeah, exactly. So I looked at a couple. One was in Northampton at the car shop. Jumped in it, started it up really quiet. I thought, okay, you know, took it for a spin. It was quick. I was quite happy with it, but I thought there's got to be more out there. Don't just go for the first one. There's got to be more out there. Found that one in Derby. Started it up, real low undertone bass, and I thought, hang on a minute, this has been played with a little bit, you know. Took that out for a spin. Noticed loads of boost of it, and it was blowing off, and I thought, something's been done to this, I've got to buy it. You know, save me loads of money. Brought it back to the shop, put the engine up, had a quick look around, opened up the air box, and there's a Canon panel filter. I thought that's one box ticked straight away. Had a quick look underneath it, it's got a B pipe on it, so the resonator's been taken out. I thought, happy days, that's another box ticked. So I don't spend that much money getting it sorted. So yeah, bought it and filled up with fuel, drove out the car park, thought let it warm up a little bit as you do, press the R button, give it the big one, straight up to 1.9 bar boost. And I thought, fuck, it's been mapped. You know what I mean? So they usually run about 1.3, 1.4. As soon as I saw that 1.9, I thought, I've done it. I've won, you know, because I've got a car that's got an exhaust on it. It's got an air filter. All right, it's a panel filter, but it's an air filter, and it's boosting its absolute tits off. So I'm well chuffed. You know?
Good for you, man.
So put a couple of comments on a couple of FK2 pages about what has been done to it, the mods and stuff, and what it's running. Paul West messaged on there saying, if you've got that, you should be running about 360 horsepower. And I thought, that'll do me. You know, I'm happy with 360 in a front-wheel drive car.
Yeah.
That handles like it's on bloody rails, you know, so I was well chuffed with that.
So are you impressed with it then?
Yeah, I love it. The car will outdrive me all day long.
Will it?
Absolutely. You know, it's what I like about it is you press the R mode and the whole characteristics of the car completely change. You know, your steering wheel goes stiffer, your suspension goes stiffer, your throttle response goes. You just touch it and she just wants to go. You know, it's real nice. It's a real driver's car. Way out of my league. I'm quite happy with that. I'll give it the whoosh now and again, and that's me done. But if I took it on track, which I believe it has been on track, because I found some things that I believe it's been off on track, should we say? Yeah. It's a good laugh. It's a good giggle of a car. You know, really good giggle of a car. Yeah, when I took the brakes apart because it was squeaking and there was DS 2500s in there. And I thought, that's a bit of a, you know, it's been somewhere. They got changed for the typical Honda ones, so I'm not paying £500 for a set of pads and discs, so they're getting just the cheapies for the time being. Took the rear off and it was all full of pebbles and gravel. And I thought, it's been off then. So I'm trying to find out what it is, but
I was going to ask that.
Yeah, it has. I would...
Been to a proper track then, it's got gravel traps.
It's been in a gravel trap, but that's before my time.
I don't know if you just said, but have you ever taken it on any form of track?
No, I'd like to. Yeah, I would like to. Yeah, I would like to. I don't know how I would do being on track because I'm not a naturally fast driver. Yeah, you know, I'll give it somewhere I can, but
take it to Ross's day.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that.
A mate of mine runs track days out of Castle Combe.
Right,
There's only ever 10 or 12 cars out on track at a time, so you've got all this space to learn.
Right, okay.
So, yeah, I went out. I took mine round.
Have you?
Yeah. I did the photography down there.
Right.
So
I was going to ask you this actually because when I was stalking you this morning, a lot of your shots, you've got an eye for a good shot. Yeah, you've definitely got you take a good shot.
I worked for a lot of car magazines.
That's probably why.
I was going to all these events and I met a editor or someone that worked there. So they started paying me to go to the events. I was only getting like 50 quid a photo shoot, but if I was doing 2 events a weekend, sometimes
but doing something
3,
you love as well. Yeah.
So then you start getting your mates' cars in photos. And then I photographed, this was for Banzai magazine, so it was all Japanese stuff. And I got a message players at North Weald saying, our photographer's not coming. Can you make sure you photograph this, this and this? And I sold the same set of photos to Fast Car, Performance BMW and Banzai. So then you got in with a new lot of editors.
Yeah.
And then I got to photograph, so it was all event photography. And then I was doing bits and pieces. They'd done like a standard car thing Banzai did, so I photographed a few of them. And then I messaged Jules at Fast Car. I said, my mate's got this. It was a pink EF Civic with a spoon engine. Can I photograph this one? He was like, yeah. So we drove up to Leeds for a weekend, photographed it, and that was my first feature car. And then, I don't know, 30 feature cars later, I got a front cover with Performance BMW. Mate had a E36 M3 time attack car from Japan. Yeah. That ended up being a front cover car. And just rode the wave. I probably was in 60 magazines with stuff.
Earning decent money out of it, or?
No, it was like £150 a photo shoot.
Yeah.
And like 50 quid an event.
Okay.
But their budgets got slashed. So all the top end photographers, they couldn't use them. I couldn't afford them. So I was just riding the wave. I knew it was going to finish. And my last photo shoot was a camper van.
Was it?
Yeah. But you'd ring up, so when Ollie had his truck, I rang up, so, do you fancy this for the wild card? No, but I run a SUV magazine. Can you photograph it tonight? Get it to me tonight. Yeah.
Yeah. So was it you that took the photo of the truck in the woods?
Yeah.
Yeah. They were good shots.
The Amrock in the woods and stuff. And so for me, it was just getting all your mates' cars in, whether it was a photo that big they were going to go and buy that magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
And then
I did. I was flicking through.
you're doing the show. We drove out to Rotterdam for 100% tuning 3 years in a row. So that pays for the trip then. Like I said earlier, we drove a car to Norway and went ice drifting. And so 2 magazines brought those photos.
So cool, isn't it?
That is really cool.
Yeah, we had a Mercedes Vito van, so 3 of us in that E30. It was just an E30 estate with a cage in, studded tyres. I went Milton Keynes, Chippenham, all the way to Norway. Met up with some Latvian lads who had Subarus. I went to the lake, and you think, it's just going to be drift missiles. But there's your nana in her Freelander, and we got straight down onto the ice, and the police came over. Are you lost? No. Big power slide, it's gone. And we was in with Subaru Owners Club for 2 days, and they thought we were mental. We'd take this rear-wheel drive car from the UK, and it was up there for 2 days, and there was Lambos, Ferraris on there. The fastest thing out there was a Focus RS on studded lappy tyres.
Nice.
So you have normal like studded tyres, and then they had extra studs in, and this thing was flying. But where we went, we was up in Goal, so they blow the track out.
Right.
So it's all powdery, where other tracks, they push it out, so then it freezes, it becomes like ice walls.
Yeah.
So it was out there, minus 25 on the way home, driving out.
Epic.
It was, like 3 or 4 days was out there. Absolutely mega. And then to get to photograph it and get paid for it, that was absolutely
It's win
mega.
after win after win after win,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah,
But then you meet so many people through it.
Yeah.
And for Kelsey, I'm not working at Jackfest, but can you organise some display stands for us?
Yeah.
So, well, what do you want? An A86 display and a Civic display. When Kelsey done it, they got 380 86s on there, and I had 15. And then I had every marker Civic from 1 to 8 and all the like options and this, that, the other. I had like 40 or 50 cars on display. And that's just getting your mates from all over the country and stuff like that.
That's
It's-
so cool.
I used to travel all over the UK for shows, and then you meet people like Josh, Scarborough, Ross's, Chippenham, Fison's down in Hastings or wherever he is, and
it's that car community again, isn't it? It's just such a good little
It
circle.
really is, yeah.
Well, that's how I met you. I didn't know you from school or nothing.
No, I didn't go to your school. No.
We set up this little club just so we could go camping at JEE, because when we first
Get pissed in
went,
the barbecues.
it was like, you had to go and. So we set up our own little club so we could just camp as there were like 6 of us, and it just grew from there. And then
It got voted best club in the UK, didn't it?
By you.
Yeah. Chris,
Nobody else knew about it.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, Banzai. He done the ads in Banzai as well.
Banzo, but it was best club in whatever it was.
But they spoke everyone and put JDUMK, didn't they?
So talking about car shows, one of the reasons you guys are on, and one of the reasons why we're going to push this episode ahead of our previous ones that we recorded, is you guys have got a car show coming up, haven't
It's
you?
his fault.
So
It's all my fault. It always
you
is.
started the JDMK?
No, he started JDMK.
I started JDMK just so we could go to shows as a group of mates.
Yeah.
And then it grew. It's not a huge thing. It's really local, and it's really
Just mates with cars.
yeah, just mates with guys.
Just mates
Just
with
so we
cars.
could do stuff together. Japanese performance show would go 20 deep or whatever.
Yeah.
This is the best car show in the world as well, yeah?
Well,
Voted by yourself.
I won, yeah. I won is, yeah, definitely. You should see the reviews. They're all by me.
Because of the magazines and stuff, you come to me and said, can we do a little car park meet?
Yeah.
Because I'd done a couple with KOD, which was Keen on Dubs, Milton Keynes on Dubs,
Okay.
with Adam. And we'd done a few car park meets that was sort of a versus thing, Jack versus German. And you come to me and said, can we do a little car park meet? Because your brother had cancer at the time. A bucket, we might make 50 quid. And I was like, hang on, I know the boys that play out of a football club that we can drive on. So we've got a bar and toilets, and it's well out of the way. So we organised the first one in 6 weeks and done that 3.5 grand.
Yeah,
Did
4
you?
grand, wasn't it? 4
Yeah.
grand in 6 weeks.
Brilliant.
Second year, Force India gave me an F1 car for display.
Yeah, did you?
Because I play,
Watching trying to put
I
the front
play ice
cone on was
hockey, yeah.
brilliant.
You didn't want it, and I was like, I'm getting it down. I've got to pay for transport.
Yeah.
But yeah, one of the lads I play ice hockey with is like a performance engineer or something, and he got me a car. And then it's stable. We're in year 8 of 9,
Yeah.
and we've just done over 48 grand for cancer research.
Fair play.
Wow.
It gets bigger and bigger and bigger every year.
Yeah. So last year, did you say you had 350 cars or something?
750 cars,
750.
3,500
we
people.
filled 2 football pitches.
Yeah.
And
all the
plus
way down.
overflow parking.
And the overflow car parking. And the bit outside as well, where you sort of, as you drive in, there's a couple of motors on there.
Really?
The field was, and we brought the cars right forward as well, didn't we? And they were packed right in going down. So it was pretty impressive. The good thing we like about it is that it's a bit like you see here, where you've got an RS500 and you could have a Fiesta ST next thing you've got a 1912 Ford Model A.
A lot of people that we mentioned it to are just like, oh, is that just Jap cars? Because I've got an American car. I was like, no, they've opened it to everything.
We had an event at door turn up.
Yeah.
And I put my mates. So he just passed his test. He's Micra next to it.
Oh, really? That's a good,
Because he's never going to do that again in the Micra. And then you had some couple of old deers in a Rolls Royce, part next to a lowrider, part next to a Fiesta, part next to.
It was really, really good.
And then we had the Shogun pulling the lamp.
You love that. Yeah, we see that.
That was at the Cars and Coffee, went up.
Yeah, he's got a couple of them.
Yeah.
He's got there, and then we had what did we have? We had a JTCC genuine M3 touring car last year that came down. That's parked up, and it's just we had a load of Sikh lads turn up from Heathrow.
Yeah,
how'd you hear about this? We just heard about it coming up. Turn up in old Datsuns, like 510s and stuff.
Really?
Cars you'd never seen before, and I've been in seen loads of stuff. Don't know where they came from. Josh comes down from Scarborough every year. Chippenham comes in. Yeah, they come from all over for it. It's absolutely bonkers.
So is it going to be bigger this year?
Who knows?
You don't know.
Yeah,
It's a free event.
Because
Because it's not ticketed, you don't know what's going to turn up.
Yeah, because you mentioned this on your Cars and Coffee, didn't you?
Yeah. We've never ticketed it. It's always just been free. Come down, put your car on display, have an ice cream, have a pizza or whatever. Not a pizza, have a burger from the van or something. And if you want to go, just go. It's no problem. But the thing that keep them there is the raffle.
Right.
You know, the raffle is, well, it's next level in it, as you say. It's just mental. The stuff that we get in for the event, it's mind blowing.
Yeah.
You know, every year it gets better and better and better. We always have something new. You know, like be like TVs and people from Shark giving us stuff, right down to just little bottles of cleaner and stuff like that. You know, it blows our mind. And we were always looking for it today, weren't we? Going through everything that we've got, and it's everywhere. You know,
Signed F1 stuff.
Yeah, F1. Yeah, we had that Lewis Hamilton helmet, didn't we? Signed Lewis Hamilton mini champs helmet, a bit like what you got over there, Lando's one.
Yeah.
That sort of size, signed by Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah, we get stuff from Mercedes every year.
Yeah,
Aston Martin.
Yeah,
of course. We got all them.
But then because we have so much stuff, we have giveaways.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
So our MC, whether it was Pete last year who stepped up for us, or it's Ollie that's been on, so he does it. He just walks around and gives people out free stuff.
Yeah.
And it's, why am I getting this? Thanks for coming down to support us.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. Like 16 traders, something like that this year. Free bars, toilets, DJ. Yeah, some mega stuff on display.
It's getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah,
like
and this is the 31st of August.
Bank Holiday Monday, yes.
Yeah, so it shouldn't clash or anything. So it doesn't clash with Silverstone Classic, and it doesn't clash with Gravity either.
Right.
So we had a lot of people come out of those shows on the Sunday and come down to us on the Monday.
Yeah.
It's all local.
Yeah, Fisher was on Monday. He come down. He was at Gravity, wasn't he? And it's R34.
Yeah.
And he comes straight from there to our event. And
Really?
He said that he prefers our event.
That's like a big
quite
part of
nice,
the back,
yeah.
mate. Yeah.
We have
quite
trophies
nice.
and stuff.
Yeah, we've got loads of trophies.
But I always like, if you don't win a trophy, don't get butthurt. Because I've had it where I've had 5-year-old kids judge it.
Yeah, see, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. We went to a car show not so long ago, very recently, and they had an event on where they were, I don't want to say too much because I don't think it's right, but they were doing a competition and people put a lot of effort into these little things that they were doing. But because somebody won the competition last year, they wasn't allowed to win it this year. And I think that's really bad because what they done this year was
It should be
impressive.
People then need to step up for the year after. If you haven't won that year, they should step up.
Yeah, but I think this poor little lad, because he put so much time and effort into this, the one that he done this year, he should have smashed it. There's nobody come close to it, but because he won it last year, it went against him. I don't think that's right.
I've been at shows on judging where people won't stay unless they know they've won.
Yes.
And I'm not coming unless I want a free ticket and I want a trophy. And that was
No, it works.
around before COVID.
Really?
I know a few, yeah.
I'd rather he didn't turn up. That'd be the answer, wouldn't it, really?
But we have 2 judges constant now. Steve Grover, which we mentioned before, he's built so many cars. And Andy Boyle, who's got like an EK9, And
Probably
that's
one of the best DK9 in the country, isn't it?
probably in the world.
Yeah,
But
it's
he's
gorgeous,
won
man.
trophies everywhere. So rather than him winning at my little thing that means nothing.
It means nothing to him, does it? Yeah.
And so then we've got all terrain or terrain tough.
Yeah.
They're doing a best 4x4 trophy. Kat, who works at a trimmers at Bicester, she's doing a best interior. She's done it for the last 3 or 4 years.
They're quite smart, though. They're little tiny seats, all hand stitched.
Oh, really?
They're really smart. Yeah, they're really, really good.
Just for support, she doesn't do it for anyone else.
Yeah.
On there, we do a cancer research trophy, which is chosen by the little old nanas that man the cancer research stall.
Yeah.
So it's a completely
involved.
different perspective to someone who's in the scene. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a little old mini. I used to have one of them. That's going to win and stuff. And that's quite a good.
It is a good one, yeah.
And then we do best interior, best engine bays and bits and pieces like that.
3.
But it's all for. Well, we
just
say
for
it's for
fun,
fun,
isn't
but
it?
people get them really made up that they've won at this
they do,
little event that we do
Yeah.
on there. And then you do that, and then you go onto the raffle, and then you get, Gobby has to go through 50 prizes, and he smashes
That's
it.
why he gives a load of it away, I suppose.
Yeah, he probably does, yeah.
You've met him.
He's great, yeah.
In 7 years, we've had one complaint.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
yeah.
He can definitely talk. Yeah.
He's doing something right.
Yeah. I won't say what it was for.
No, definitely not.
So
Not a nice word.
let's get back to our questions then. Where did your love of cars both come from?
I don't know. I wasn't into cars when I was growing up. I had a moped,
Yeah.
and then we used to go up Milton Keynes Cruise.
Okay.
And I knew a few people there, and then you get into a car, and then you sort of get sucked into going up the cruise every night.
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
were out every night till 2, 3 in the morning, just driving around.
What
for
sort of
fun.
years was this?
So was this hockey stadium or what was the one at the top?
No, before Midsummer Place was built.
So you're older than me then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I went up there. So it used to be opposite Seclo
Okay. Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And we then moved it down to Tempo car park, which is the Starbucks car park.
Yeah.
So that was the figure of 8 car park.
Yeah.
And they had the pit in the corner with all the oil in. Do you remember that?
I think I
I don't remember that.
Contributed
stopped.
to it.
No, I think I stopped doing it then.
Yeah.
Because originally we used to hang about where the point was before Midsummer Place was
Did you know
built.
Sid then?
I knew Lee Wood. Sid had a
Sid Cooper, RS Turbo pickup.
Yes, I think I did.
Matt Cooper, Sid Cooper, same person.
Yes, I
He's
possibly
a
did.
paint sprayer.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
There was another guy, Lee Wood, had an RS Turbo van.
Yeah. Was that front the banana one?
No, there was two. There was 2 vans.
Yeah.
One was like a dark green. It wasn't quite a British racing green.
Yeah.
But it was a nice green. And I think we're talking,
25 years ago?
if not more,
Probably more.
Probably
Yeah.
say more than
probably
that,
95, 96.
Yeah, so I was still at school then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
Yeah.
Ages.
It would be 96 because I've been driving 30 years this
Yeah.
year, and I got done for speeding down past Winter Gardens.
Yeah.
Street racing.
Go on, tell them. By a horse.
No, that was another time. No, that was another time. I got pulled over by a cop on a horse.
He got stopped by a horse, yeah.
Oh, right.
You know, you used to cut through the. You know, you cut.
I was thinking, hang on a minute.
You cut through the car parks
Yeah.
Like a
to miss
medieval-
out the traffic
Oh,
lights
yeah,
of the
I
city.
mean, yeah.
And I was just driving there, and copper just stopped me and said, "Drive with both hands on the steering wheel." I went, well, how am I going to change gear? 17 and being a bit gobby.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But I still maintain I'm probably one of the only people who's been pulled over by a horse.
Wow.
Anyway, back to your love of cars.
Yeah, so I went on a cruise.
Mopeds?
Mopeds, which I put Viper stripes.
Brilliant. Has to be
in the
done.
nostrils, it had like 2 little nostrils, so I put like LED lights on a switch. Me and my granddad.
Brilliant.
So I
So
drive
cool.
around, and then I put gold wheels on it and had a raw power sticker up it, just take the piss.
Save some pussy for the rest
Yeah,
of
but
us.
then everyone in their cars would go out to like the skate park at Buckingham, and like we're going home, and so yeah, got in the car, and we was out all the time. And then we done GTI International shows, and then Ultimate Streetcar. When Ultimate Streetcar was 28 quid for the weekend, not 160 quid like it is now or something. Yeah, and then just snowballed from there.
So your car show, going back to the JDM, that's free as well to get in.
Yeah.
It's free to get in.
as
Yeah.
well.
Free entry,
Free entry.
come and go as you want,
Yeah.
no tickets. And people are like, how do you make your money? And it's the raffle.
Yeah.
The thing is that
So you guys don't make any money out of it? It's all
we don't take a
charity.
single penny.
We cover our costs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, which isn't massive, is it? It's just a little bit.
Is it stressful?
Yeah.
I imagine it's like,
Yeah, it's very stressful. That's when we
Yeah,
started in
before it
January.
started.
I had hair. This was because of charity day that I've got a shaved head. Because we got Aaron down cutting hair one charity day.
yeah, we did. Yeah.
So we had a barber's on site. He was
Yeah,
doing
we
stuff
did,
for charity, and Ollie's on the mic. Because we made this amount of money, Chris has had agreed to have his head shaved.
Yeah, he
no, I
did,
haven't. Aaron walked towards me,
Yeah, pulled you straight in.
picked me head, and just left me with like a Sven until the rest of the day. Yeah, that's why I've got a shaved head.
Yeah.
I got literally
forgot about
assaulted with a set of clippers.
I forgot about that.
That was like the third or fourth one.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot
Brilliant.
about that. It
Yeah.
was. But that's all near the charity.
But I think by law, we only have to give 10% to charity.
We do.
do you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's disgusting.
Yeah.
But how do we go, hang on, I've had 4 members of staff on the raffle stall all day,
Yeah.
and we've got sold all these tickets.
Yeah.
Oh, we only made 500 quid today.
Yeah, it's disgusting, and it has happened. I've heard.
We've thought about it.
Yeah, I can imagine. But yeah, let's
Go on holiday, but
That's like what the wheels.
No stickers on there.
Please. I mean, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
But it's true though, and we were talking to Cancer Research UK about it, and we were saying, how much do we have to give? And they said you can just give 10%. You can do what you want with the rest. And I was quite shocked that people, not saying any names, 'cause I don't know anybody that's done it, but she says that people have done
Well, there's
charitable
money
events.
involved, though. You always
It's
think
disgusting,
wrong.
though, isn't it? We do this because we want to make not only the money for Cancer Research UK is a priority, but also raise awareness for people. Because guys, we're the worst.
Yeah.
We go for a pee and we check and we find a lump. We go, I'll be all right. I'll be gone tomorrow.
Yeah.
And you just forget about it, and then it gets worse and worse and worse. And it has happened.
Yeah, I think with what's happening with Clarkson at the moment, it's kind of highlighted it in the especially
it
with the
has,
Clarkson.
yeah.
But equally as well, a little bit closer, we all know Aaron, and we all know what Aaron went through a long, long time ago.
that wasn't nice for him.
No, it wasn't nice for him.
He's quite a big bolshy. He's got a bit of front to him, and
Yeah.
he didn't have a great ordeal with it.
No.
And that was the people that he had to deal with.
Yeah.
And yeah.
That's how my brother started. So my brother had tested cancer when he was 21, and he had a real strong course of chemo back in the day. And they said that the chemo that you're going to have will come back. You will get cancer from this chemo because it's so aggressive. He had 25 years with no cancer issues.
So he'll get cancer from the...
The chemo's
That
so aggressive.
sounds really counterproductive.
It does, yeah, but it's given 25 years. So in a
Weren't you
day.
told
Right.
after the first week you won't have any kids, and he had
Yeah, he got told, so they said to him, you've got to freeze some sperm. So they tested cancer. So they lopped a bollock off. And I
Is that the medical name for it?
I know. Lop a bollock off. They cut you up here, though. I didn't realise that. And then they...
Is that why you get a pain in your stomach when you get kicked in the
I
nuts?
can only assume so, yeah. But then they had a scar here. And then they took out the testicle or the bollock, whatever you want to call it. And they said to him, whatever you do, we need to freeze some sperm because you're not going to have children as of the moment you get your nut cut off. So he obviously froze his sperm, went with a lady who was told that she can't have kids. She's got an inhabitable womb, I think the actual wording is. Got her pregnant on one bollock. So I called him Dad's Powerball Challenge for a long, long time. Like one space hopper of a bollock. I can just see it now, you know what I mean? But like old Danny Dyer. So he had a baby with her. And then he had 25 years cancer-free. And then it came back. And unfortunately, it was a rogue cell that they believe attached to a lymph gland in his stomach or in his body somewhere. And it just went fucking mental. He had 2 forms of cancer. One was controlled with tablets. One was controlled with chemotherapy. Can't take both treatments at the same time. So obviously you take your chemo, reduces that one. This one grows. Again,
So it's a vicious cycle. You're fighting one and then you're
100%.
fighting another.
All the way through.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was pretty horrible for him, bless him. And
But
then-
even after certain, I don't know what number it was, he was, all right, you've got to go and say goodbye to your brother. And he was there 3 years later.
Yeah, I know,
Other
yeah.
events and stuff like that.
It was really weird because Milton Keynes, I love the NHS. What they've done for my brother is mega. I cannot take it off. I'm so happy. Milton Keynes went 6 months, nothing to do with it. Can't do anything about it. And he was like, well, nothing. I mean, and they've got this specialised cancer place.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be the best place in the country. And they were like, not interested. So St. Bart's picked up his case and went, do you want to try some medical treatment? He went, fuck yeah, let's go for it. and they had loads of random stuff. You had loads of operations that I would never think anybody would ever have. So they cut him from here to here, pulled out all of his stomach because he had a tumour wrapped around his spine, and they used something called a cyber knife, I believe it's called. And all it does is it goes across the tumorous area and it changes colour to tell you which has got cancer and which is non-cancerous cells. That comes away, and then the laser comes in, it goes, and then just pull it out. Really? And that was all at St Bart's in London, because they're like the proper pinnacle place for treatment. He had loads of other different stuff done, like stem cell replacement, and they take your stem cells out. They bring you right down until you're just about to pass away, and then put the stem cells back in to basically restart your body to try and stop all the cancers growing. Again, that didn't work. So they said to him, look, you've got 6 months of having treatment, or we can't guarantee you're going to survive, or you can have 6 months off and just do what you want to do. And he went, I'm having 6 months off and doing what I want to do. And that's when he went out and brought the Aston Martin, when he brought the motorbikes and he brought all this sort of stuff, properly enjoyed himself, And then that was 2021, I believe he passed away. But, he fought. He was doing emails up until 2 days before he passed away for work. Was he? Because he's just that way. He's just headstrong. Yeah. He was headstrong. And he is the drive for the event.
Right. I was going to say that now. Yeah, you can see why. You can see why you guys pull out all the stops.
That's why I don't think I ever met him.
Yeah, you might have done.
That's why I said the event is all Ash's fault.
Yeah.
And I've just gone, well, we can make it this good.
Yeah, it was really good though. Like I said, we was at a stack do, and I said to Chris, I would like to do an event, blah, 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 let's try this. And we've done it in 6 weeks, like he mentioned earlier on. People, it's gone so good, so quick, so fast that it blows my mind, because there was a time probably 2 years ago where I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to do the event. I was I'm done with everything, and it was a real rough time for me and a lot of people around, because typical male sort of person, bottle up everything, don't worry about it, put it in the safe, forget about it. And it came out, and we were talking about it, weren't we? And you were like...
I gave you a bollocking.
You did give me a bollocking,
a couple of years ago, go bollocking at the end of events, and I can't... You got to step up or we don't do it.
Yeah, because Chris can't do it on his own, it ain't fair.
Mm-hmm. And then we've opened up to a bigger team this year.
Yeah.
All our marshals, we have a marshals team just to get people in and parked.
Yeah, so that's a massive job on its own, isn't it?
Just big.
What they do is... But then we've opened it, right, can you hunt prizes for us? And yes, one of the lads spent all day at Japfest, come back with a boot full of prizes and stuff like that. And it's just, well, now we've got a team round us.
It makes our life a lot easier, doesn't it? We can sort of be the face of it now, can't we?
Yeah. Stay on the field. But we'll get down the site at 5 o'clock and do 10,000 steps by 10 o'clock.
Really?
That one, I can't remember what year it was, but my wife went there. She was at a wedding. It was like 36 degrees. I wore black T-shirt and black jeans. Never again.
Clever.
Never again. Always took a spare set of clothes. That was 36,000 footsteps. That was 17.5 kilometres it worked out as.
And it's two football pitches.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all it is.
Stripped off, laid in front of the fan. Just like dying, But it's worth it. It's all for a good cause, isn't it? People
don't see that side of it though, do they?
No, they don't, no.
You rock up to a car show and it might be shit, but you don't realise the effort somebody's gone to put to get it to that point, whether you enjoyed it or not, it's still a lot of effort.
You send 50 emails, you might get 3 back.
Yeah.
And that's what you're up against.
The worst bit is you send 50 emails, they don't answer you. If they don't send you an answer, really sorry, can't do it because we're supporting this, not a problem at all. Then you're sort of chasing, just in case something does happen.
So you're still up for any raffle prize if anyone wants to give any?
100%, yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
anything we do, doesn't have to be massive, doesn't have to be the best thing you've got. Anything little is ideal.
It all gets bundled in.
It all gets bundled in.
I'll have a chat with Alex, whoever is going to
I'll get you guys some stuff.
Oh, thank you very much.
For my work.
I appreciate it. No, I really do appreciate that. Yeah. And like I say, we just want to raise the money for Cancer Research UK. That's all we want to do. Like I say, I reckon last year actually was our best one, because I usually get an influx of money from somebody who used to run a pub. They do events during the year and then they keep all the money, then they give me the money at the end of it to go towards my charity.
Yeah.
Or our charity, rather. I didn't have that last year, so we didn't have that £1,000 start before we even do anything. Last year was how much did you do? Like $8,000, was it?
7-2. It equaled the year before.
Did it? Oh, okay, it's fine.
That's a lot of money just on one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
And,
it is.
we didn't have that £1,000.
Yeah.
So that's, in my eyes, that's our best one. Where beforehand we've done 8 250s twice in a row, and that's because we've had that £1,000 start
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Which obviously does help. But when we're talking to Cancer Research UK about the money, we hear where it goes. We don't obviously see where it goes, but we hear where it goes, and that can give a nurse a job for a week, or a patient a bed for a month, or something like that. You can sort of, it goes somewhere, and that's,
You don't realise how much it costs, do you?
Particularly with your brother's case, you can see where where it goes as well.
Yeah,
so you can see.
Yeah, because when Ant went to St Bart's to get his medication, he would go in there, they'll do a blood test, they'll see how his cancer is, what his white blood cell count is, and they go, right, okay, we need to build you this type of treatment. And then they'll go behind into the chemist at the back, they'll build the chemotherapy for him, and then he'll go in and have it. It's £150,000 a bag, big money. And the only reason they can do that is through people that have Cancer Research UK as a charity. And all right, £8,000 is not going to do nothing for that, but it's our contribution.
No, but it's a contribution, isn't it?
And it means so much to us.
People think like that, but then the last amount of that bag is £8,000.
Of course.
So it's always going to contribute to something.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what I am very proud of about this event.
You're a lot more emotionally invested in it.
Oh,
that
massively,
side of it.
yeah. I mean, the thing is, though, one year we had my brother passed away, and then the year after that, my wife's dad passed away.
My nan passed away.
Your nan passed away, So so the three people that are heavily involved, Chris, myself, and my missus, someone just all died from the illness, and everyone knows somebody that's either been directly affected due to cancer or knows somebody that has been affected to cancer. I'm not going to say we're going to cure it, because there's never, never probably will, but to put
It's quite an upbeat show, though.
Yeah. We'd have a little cry break now. But no, it's good though, and that's what I like. I like the cars, and I like the way that we're putting two things together that's not really been done before.
Yeah.
And that's, I think
It's nice to give back a little bit as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I think us as car enthusiasts get so much bad press.
Oh yeah, all the time. Yeah.
All the boy races and stuff like that.
Yeah, popping
it's
and
just
banging,
their
key
hobby,
banging.
but
I know the Milton Keynes car thing down that used to be down at the hockey stadium. That's had a lot of shit lately, hasn't it? They've
They
moved
put an AMPRs on there, weren't they?
Yeah.
Sending people £100 fines, didn't they?
Have
but
you seen
when
it?
we were doing it, we were probably doing exactly the same, if not
absolutely.
worse.
If not
No
worse.
phones, though, were there?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
There was
No
no
face, no
There was
case.
no phones, and
Social
you
media.
used to see the bright lights of the Panda cars come up. You thought, best behaviour.
Yeah, there's a
The
Vauxhall
shit
Senator
we
behind
used to
you.
get up to, yeah.
Oh, I know a friend of ours that's been on here. He got 6 points for endangering the life of a passenger up the cruise because the passenger was on the roof of the car surfing.
Oh, we heard about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that got picked up by CCTV. Yeah.
But when I got done for speeding, I didn't get done by a car. I got done by a copper standing on the side of the road with a gun. So he was purposely looking out for street racers.
Yeah.
But the guy I was racing fucked off.
Yeah, the same
I'm the one
person
got
that
done.
we know got done 55 in a 30 going down past the Jaipur. Had to go to the roundabout at the bottom and come back up.
Yeah.
And I'd luckily peeled the other way. Yeah.
Brilliant.
And that was in a Polo, and he's just got a 700 brake Porsche. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Right, so we're going to get back to some...
just quickly, you mentioned you did ice hockey.
Yeah.
Are you still playing?
Yeah.
Because I noticed on your, I don't know what you had it on this morning, but you got a funny term for it. You call it
Puck-whacking.
No, you call it slippery golf.
Slippery
golf,
golf.
yeah.
Imagine Josh up in Yorkshire. Have a great game playing slippery golf. It's a load of fat middle-aged men trying to do sport. We're not good at it.
It's funny.
Fucking shit.
So how far did you ever get? Did you play for is it Lightning?
No.
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 Oh, right.
I started this 11 years ago as a fat 30-year-old. It's all because my brother-in-law used to play for Lightning.
Right.
And another bloke's brother that played for Lightning. So we'd always go and watch
Yeah.
Lewis Clifford that we both
Yeah.
know. I grew up with him. He ended up being Lightning's coach.
Right.
So I want to have a gun in the ice with a stick and a puck.
Enjoy it?
Yeah, but because we're terrible, ultimately, in the grand scheme of ice hockey, we get the worst ice times. So we'll go and play away in Guildford at midnight
Okay.
on a Sunday and stuff.
Yeah.
We played at Solihull a few weeks ago. and they played a Hong Kong international against a load of beer league blokes. So why are you not getting back? Because he's an international player. But I love it. I absolutely love it.
That's good to do stuff you love.
Yeah. I've been captain for 4 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But Milton Keynes got the most expensive ice time. It's £5 a minute for us to train.
£5
Bloody
a
hell.
minute?
Yeah.
Would you just train for 2 minutes?
For us to operate as a team with 4 games a year, it's over 20 grand.
Is it
That's
really?
ridiculous, isn't it?
So you need to put a car show on to fund your ice hockey.
So you've been rumbled.
It's absolutely
That's going to make the show. I can see it now.
As a hobby goes, you're going to go and play football or tennis or whatever.
Yeah.
It's mental.
Nuts.
You're literally playing golf on knives.
Slippery golf.
Right.
Get to some questions,
Yeah,
shall we?
I am
Some
gonna-
proper bits. No more mopey shit.
No.
Money, no object. What, each of you, is your 5-car garage?
300 SL Gullwing, Mercedes.
Nice.
I think they're just pretty. Lexus LFA.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I've always batted. I had a 2. Maybe an NSXR. On there. Maybe an RS6. Oh, and a Zonda. Like
there you go.
a
Slightly
Tricolore. But yeah, I'm not one of these people that go, oh, look, there's a supercar and get amazed by it. It's the rarities.
Yeah.
Like, it's the random stuff.
We went to Supercar Fest, didn't we? And there were some beautiful cars there. There is. You can't knock that. But there was too many
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the older we've had this discussion quite a lot. The older I get, the less impressed I am with supercars. Point being, when we went to, exactly like Russ said, when we went to Supercar Fest, you can only see so many 458s and Lambos and blah blah. We went to Max Power Reunion last week. I'm getting all squirty over a Nova
Yeah,
or
it's
an
a
Astra.
Saxo.
not just one Nova. It's every
Or
Nova.
every Nova, or an XR2. Or,
Yeah, completely get that.
And I think it was like my first car was an XR2, so I was getting squirty over something that I had.
But do you not think it might be easier now to get into a supercar? And
very
people
much
are
so.
chasing the clout of a supercar.
Yeah.
Where there's Nova boys and the Saxo boys, that Max Power era, they were building the cars for them and to get into a magazine, not to chase the likes of people that are on the internet.
Yeah.
Completely agree. Yeah. The whole dynamic of it has changed. And
Yeah.
like we were saying, you could put 5-10 grand down, £1,500 a month, bang, you're in a Huracan.
Yeah. I took a photo at a charity meet down in Swindon, and they both arrived. There was a Lambo that arrived at the same time as an RX-7, and they parked up together, and the RX-7 got absolutely mobbed.
Yeah, I bet.
And this Lambo, and that was like an eye-opener for me. Like, yeah, you don't need it.
No.
Build the cars for you,
Yeah.
and don't. Yeah, they've got a place, but I think everyone's in them now as well.
Yeah.
And that's not me being, I'm poor, I can't afford one. I just don't know if I would.
No, that's the same thing. I think overexposure on the internet as well has
It softened them.
softened them a little bit. Yeah.
I saw an F50 in Milton Keynes a couple of weeks ago before the Formula One. That was a wow moment, because when do you ever see one of them on the road?
Yeah.
But and like you said, how many 458s do you see or whatever? I think it's the really exclusive supercars. They're the ones that have the wow factor. The original poster cars.
Yeah, I went to the F1 a couple of years ago. I saw a Bugatti Divo, and that thing stopped me in my tracks because, wow.
Yeah.
The chances are I would never see you have another one again.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Fucking sensational, it was. What would your 5-car garage be?
Now, I must admit, I do like an LFA as well. There's something about them. They sound bloody marvellous. I love an E-Type Jag. I've always loved an E-Type Jag ever since I was little.
Have you got one
I
over
know,
there?
yeah. I was like when I walked in. DiTomasto Pantera.
good car.
Really like them. I think it's a GTS, I think it is, GT5, I can't remember now. But yeah, DiTomasto Pantera. That for me, Quinton Wilson, when he decked it at Silverstone. Yeah. I remember watching that going, oh my God, that is just, Italian styling, American V8 in it. It just looks wild. Really sort of, I think it was like 79 or 80. I can't remember the exact year it was made, but it's just out there and brash and like, whoa, I love that all day long. Escort RS Turbo Mark 1, because my brother used to hang around with a guy who used to have one, and that was absolutely wild. And I remember that was my first ever turbo car going in. And I went in that and I thought, wow.
The White Lightning.
Yeah, the White Lightning, yeah, with the Garrett on it, massive turbo lag until like 5,000 RPM, then you'll change gear. So yeah, I love them four. I think I probably wouldn't have a car. I'd probably have a truck, to be
Go for
honest. A really, really old school Volvo FL10 or an F10, like a real old one, but slam it, stick it all on air so it's all proper nice, nice cab.
Yeah.
I'm a truck mechanic by trade, you see.
Oh, that's where it come from.
Yeah,
okay.
there's something about it. I mean, I've got a friend of mine who's got an FL10, or an F10, sorry. And he's got big stacks on it, chrome wheels and straight through pipes. And
so when you're talking about a truck, you're talking about a truck.
I'm talking a big rig, man, a big rig, like a proper old school truck.
That is a
It's completely different.
I think that's our first truck, isn't it?
I would love to have one. I mean, like I say, my mate of mine's got one, and when I go out in it, it's just fucking asbo.
You're not going down the drive-through it now, are you?
No, of course, that's like that shit, man. You're going to go out and just give it the big one. We tried to get it to the event, but it doesn't go under the bridge. It won't go underneath. But yeah, I mean,
obviously without a trailer, them things are rapid, aren't they?
They're mega fast. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I remember going out when I first started Volvo. 2001, we were going out racing XR2s and stuff. You put it in 9th gear and drop the clutch and it was pull all the way up and you flick it into 12th and that was it. That's 56 mile an hour. All right, they'll come past after 56. But before that, they couldn't catch up. Yeah. Because they're just off.
I couldn't catch one in my XR2. I went to overtake one, 2 up, and I couldn't.
You won't. You really won't.
It's exactly like you're saying. Until you hit 56, that's when I took him. I couldn't get past you.
No, you won't. They're just, low down grunt. Off they are. They're just off.
It was 1997 racing around Willem way, yeah?
It
was probably me.
Do you know what you say that? We was actually based in Tungwell. So it probably was.
It was probably me who struggled to get past you.
So it probably was.
Do you know Dave Knights then? He had a Severn Valley Motorsport XR2i.
Very possibly, yes.
Yeah, that was a big car around Milton Keynes.
What colour was it?
Blue metallic blue.
Possibly.
Yeah, Severn Valley Motors. Yeah, that was a mega car. If you're of that era, you must have known Dave.
Did that have 7 spokes?
No, I don't think so. Almost, I can't remember what they were. It had wheel woods on and chromed up bay and
probably more by car rather than name.
Photos of all these.
It's all coming back.
You have to ping them over. That's the other thing. If you've got photos of cars that you've mentioned or had, just ping them over and I'll make sure they come in. Yeah. So movie cars. What's your favourite movie stroke TV car?
I'm going to let you answer this one first because I struggled with this question.
The Aston Martin that's in Living Daylights with the skids that come out and the rock. Yeah, that's cool. I remember
is that your one? The one you like? Yeah.
Is it Vantage? Yeah, Vantage.
There's one down there.
Yeah, I remember there was Bletchley Park had a big open day, and that was down there, and I got to put the missiles in as a kid, 5 missiles and stuff like that. That's a cool movie car. Yeah, that's a little bit left field.
Yeah. I always said that looked more like a muscle car, like an American muscle car. Yeah, cool looking car.
That was cool.
Have you thought of one yet?
Yeah. I mean, I did. I thought of loads at home.
Is it one of trailers Lightning McQueen around?
No, there's no. Yeah, Mac. Yes,
I like lorries.
I do like lorries, man. What's up,
You know the name of it as well. That's quite impressive.
I reckon probably be 18 Vans pretty iconic, you know, from my childhood and stuff like that. The Lotus from James Bond.
Do you remember the colour of the 18 van?
So it's not red and white, is it? Red and black.
No.
Or black with red. It's just pure black, isn't it?
No.
Oh, isn't it? I thought it was. It had a red fleck on it, didn't it?
I don't know whether this is it a Mandela effect?
Yeah, Mandela effect. So I've seen it.
It's actually black, red, and then grey.
Oh, right, okay.
But for most people of our era, I always just think it's red and black.
Yeah.
I thought it was red and black.
No.
There you go.
Colourblind. Yes.
It's green. Everything's green.
Have you got colourblind?
I'm red green colourblind, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I've talked
Don't follow in traffic.
One in 3 men have got it.
So how bad is it?
So why have you got
is
it
it just a different shade of colour, or you don't see it at all?
So if I play snooker with a good set of balls,
everything's two shots.
The green's there, the reds are there, and the brown fucks off.
Really?
Like 16 reds on the table. And I was making like replica stained glass windows because I do glass, and I had to match what I thought was. So that I got the bit of film that is the same colour as that. No, that was blue, that was purple. But in my eyes, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's mad.
You do a colourblind test, and like you see the numbers in the dots, and I can only do it to a certain point.
Really?
Yeah. It comes from your granddad via your mum. So me and another cousin have got it.
Right.
Yeah. 1 in 3 men have got it.
Because I know
Really
you
common.
mentioned it with that Aston Martin earlier,
Yeah.
and I was
I can
like,
see that popping.
maybe he's joking.
Nah.
All right.
You do know that car you just bought's pink, right?
It's fucking mental. So,
That's mad.
Yeah, it is.
Any of you guys had speeding tickets?
yeah.
No. That would have been really good. Like I say, I don't drive very fast.
How many points you had?
6 maybe. About when I got the Jordan, my mum said, if you get any points for selling it, I got done like 32 and a 30 on a camera, on a van. And then I got done...
32 on a 30 is a bit naughty, isn't it?
Fucking
really?
pointless.
Yeah. What's the point? I got done in a higher Volvo on the M62. And I got 3 points for that, I think. And then I got done in the Civic as well. Again, it's all through like 30s.
Yeah.
Nothing major. Nah. I've done some silly speeds, but you sort of know where the cameras are.
That's actually my next question. What's the fastest you've both ever been in a car?
The fastest I've seen on the clock in a car I've driven was
Either driver or passenger?
was 160 in the DC5 on the M1 going north. That floaty
that
bit.
private track, yeah? The private
Smoky over it.
Yeah, we drove up to my mum's shop in Howard from Milton Keynes and averaged 100 mile an hour the whole way up.
That's
and most of that
impressive.
is like 60 miles off the M1. It's all Yorkshire Dales and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were clogging it. I've done some silly speeds with friends. I've got friends with fast cars and but nothing hugely crazy.
I was 142 in
I was going to
that.
say, what's yours, 71?
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
142 in that, racing an M2.
Is that topped out?
That tops out at 165. They say in the book.
You're a pussy then.
Yeah, I'm fucking about fast. You know what I mean? That's good enough for me. I thought things were going to start flying off it, mate, to be honest with you.
I remember going up the
See my
A5
workmanship.
in the Corrado and it was done like 140 and I got to the end of the A5 and the idle screw had rattled itself out, so he rode his tits off. But all the windscreen trim started trying to peel off and...
Well, that was shaking like a shitting dog, mate, at 142. It was fucking... And I backed off because it was too much, you know.
Yeah,
and that was obviously in Mexico.
My mate had a 2 litre Corrado. Do you remember the Venom body kit that used to come out? And he had a set of Will Mania 18s on it. And he said, fucking pin it back we were going from Southend. And literally, it was well into 3 figures. And exactly like you say, windscreen trims were coming up. And the whole thing was just vibrating and shaking.
Yeah, I pinned it. I was chasing a Cav GSI back from Southend one night. And we just sat pretty much the whole way back at about 1:30 together, all the way back into Milton Keynes. And that's when you could do it.
Yeah, that's when you could do
it. We
it,
all came back from Southend one night and they didn't really have many cameras, but they had the gantries and it had slow down on it. And the next one, yes, you lot. They were obviously watching, but couldn't get to us because it was 20, 30 years ago. They didn't have the power to get to us, but all just watching us being knobheads.
That's really cool. Poster car. What was your poster car growing up as a kid?
It's got to be. I never really had him when I was a kid. It sort of when it went into more Max Power Redline eras. So like the Saxo, like the Diavolo Saxo. That was a competition car, wasn't it? Charisma's Renault 5s.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Which one?
I liked the first one. The second one had the split
The
window.
blue and yellow one, yeah.
No, the silver one.
Because they did an earlier one, didn't they? And it was blue and yellow.
Was that not Artex? There was a few.
There was a few Renault 5, yeah.
I think the Charisma one was silver.
I'm sure there was a blue one even before.
Yeah.
Before Jamie Shaw started
Yeah.
Charisma, I'm sure he built one. And it was like a real pale blue with like yellow interior.
Oh, wow.
That can be your homework tonight.
It
to
will be
find
my
me that
homework.
picture.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm going to find that right now.
I think mine was like the Countach, because I remember like to go down to Milton Keynes Market and remember the poster guy outside McDonald's, with the picture that said, with the cat that says, "Oh shit, hanging off the branch."
Yeah.
There was a picture of a white Lamborghini Countach on there, and I think that was my first sort of, wow moment, should we say, of looking at the cars, and that was probably my first sort of real poster sort of motor.
Yeah.
You know, but
So what would be your poster car now if you used to put one on your wall?
I reckon probably a Zonda as well, to be honest. A Zonda, because it's just art in it.
Yeah.
You know, it's absolute
What one,
art.
though?
Yeah.
The Zonda, like the original Zonda R.
Tricolore.
It's found
Found it, that one.
Oh, wow.
Ali G's one. He's making a comeback, isn't he, Ali G?
Yeah.
You see him?
They've just finished a new
Did
movie.
you see him at
haven't they?
Wimbledon? It was like, shut up, bumper clock.
Yeah, they just finished a new movie.
Fucking hell, it's bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've got to revisit that. How fucking desperate is the blind for fucking money? Jesus Christ.
That was legendary, though, wasn't it? Every
Bruno was a bit
screenshot,
macho, wasn't it? Remember Bruno?
I will do.
Yes. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I watched that with my mate Darren from many, many years ago. He was watching that. And I never forget it when the old chap started spinning.
Yeah.
And he started talking at the end of it. It was like, anybody else hard?
And what would yours be now?
If I had to have a maybe something like a bit old school, like a 787, like the Le Mans car.
Man, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nice.
787B.
If I want to hear one, I want to
Yeah, so
hear
do
one
I.
rip past.
Yeah.
I've been lucky. I've been on the pit wall at like Silverstone Classic taking photos of like, Group C cars, and stuff, but there was nothing. That was never there. But to hear that rip round the track must be absolutely amazing.
Wasn't it Goodwood this year?
No,
Oh, man, that's a shame, isn't it?
I think the closest you'll get to is like hearing like Mad Mike's cars, like the
Yeah, man, that thing's
rotaries,
fucking
but-
excellent.
Yeah,
We
that's
stood-
nuts.
That is really loud. And that Volvo as well. That Volvo,
Oh, the Supercat.
I was seeing that. I parked next
Yeah,
to that.
TWI one.
No, not that one. The Volvo Estate drift car.
Oh, the drift. Yeah, that's
That
sounded
Axle's one.
The
mega.
axle, yeah, that
Axle,
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
We was at
mega.
Goodwood last year, and that come past us ripping us, and that was just sex.
Yeah.
You know, but that Supercat, we were parked next to that at Roll Hard last year. So he was around the corner. I was parked next to your sweet van. It was only from here to over there. But I was like, I've just seen that rag round Goodwood.
that sounds mega.
That does sound really good, yeah.
Yeah,
That's got a Roadtrex on it, hasn't it? Roadtrex Supercharger.
I'm not sure.
I'm sure it has. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, that's a moment for you as well.
I know, yeah. I'm going to give it a run now. I want no signal around here.
What's the most beautiful car ever made, in your opinions?
300 SL Gullwing,
Yeah, E-Type Jag.
Mercedes.
Or the
Convertible or hardtop? Because I think they're two different cars, to be honest with you.
for my height, I'd have a convertible because it would be a nightmare. But I like both of them. I like
Yeah,
both.
see,
I
I only really like a convertible.
Do you?
If I'm honest, yeah.
I like both. I think I like the hard top.
But the early ones had different rear doors as well, which changes the look of them. Then you got some that go up and then you got some that open.
Open on the side, yeah.
The real early
yeah,
ones.
They did, yeah.
Yeah, I do like the DiTomaso Pantera as well. Like I said before, that is the bit of me that is, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, E-Type all day long.
Cool. So that's the most beautiful. What's the ugliest?
Ugliest.
Oh,
Ford Scorpio. Fucking hate that car.
Yes.
Fucking dud, I hate
As
that
in the
car.
Mark II, wasn't it?
No, it was
about Mark
3 or 4, weren't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was, yeah,
Horrific
The one with
car.
those headlights.
Very
Gross,
American
man.
influence that was.
It's gross. The only good thing about that was the engine. A mate of mine's got the
Yeah,
engine.
it's a
out of
Cosworth
that.
engine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
22.9, 24 valve.
Yep.
Yeah.
A mate of mine's got one. He's going to put it in his TVR.
Oh, nice.
He's been telling me that for 20 years, though. So we'll see. But yeah,
Most
the
comfortable
Scorpio.
car I've ever been on a road trip is a Scorpio.
Oh, that's gross.
There's a kid in the back. Oh, yeah, leather.
Horrible.
I chose the ugliest car I ever made was a Toyota Will VI.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah.
You Google that.
Go on, get your phone
I saw
out,
it in
Barry.
a car park about a month or so ago and put it on my Instagram. I was like, what's this? And a few of the roll hard
Oh, I
boys were
see
like,
that, yeah.
Toyota Will VI.
All that BMW, is it a WM or something? The big, massive nostrils.
That's any new one.
The thing is
there.
with
That's horrible.
BMWs, and a couple of people have said this.
Good God.
Oh, wow.
That makes a multiplier look sexy.
Yeah.
That is random, isn't it? Is it under a 1 litre? Because we could use one. Then.
1.3. That's fucking woeful.
There's one local to us
It
somewhere.
does look like 3 different cars, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That looks like a Suzuki Swift at the front. Then someone had an abortion.
Someone had an abortion.
That's horrid.
It's got streetcar vibes to that as well.
No, it hasn't.
Someone's actually pimped one up.
Absolutely.
When you see one in real life, they are. It's a
God,
proper.
yeah.
What is that?
I kind of think that's pretty cool, that, to be honest. Just get a cool wall.
we are going down that
Oh
road.
wow.
That's fucking horrible.
Yeah. Right, so if you could pick one of the 3, so you got naturally aspirated, turbo, or supercharged, what would you have?
I've never had a supercharged car, so I probably would like to try a supercharged car.
Okay.
Turbo car changed my mind when I got that. I loved it, you know.
Yeah.
But the NA's raw power as well, isn't it? So What would
It's
you
hard,
have? It's a real probably turbo. I'd have turbo. Sorry, because I've never had a supercharger, so I can't compare.
No.
So
I've driven a few turbo cars, and it's all I can make it make noises.
That's exactly what I do. You Google it, it's picturing me like this.
I had a Renault 5 for a weekend just to put some miles on it for a mate, and people just turn up at home to see it.
Oh,
and that's, I don't know, I like a Honda, an NA Honda,
Okay.
like with a big induction kit on it, like a B series.
Yeah.
Drive a B series, like to the red line.
What is it like? The speed, the sound,
The sound.
The sound.
Yeah,
It
the
is,
crossover. Yeah, you've got
I need to get a VTEC.
Yeah,
never
I'll
had
get a
one.
good
Yeah.
VTEC as well.
Good fun, yeah.
The K series are good, but I think if you want to experience, to get a B series with a big Wales penis carbon induction kit on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a B18 C6.
B16.
Yeah, a B16, yeah. Yeah, C6 one out of a DC2 tech, give it the bigger, and the crossover noise on that is pretty phenomenal, to be honest.
Oh, cool.
People don't really get it until you drive it.
Underestimate them, didn't they?
Like, Ollie gives me stick for having a Honda.
Calls it a Prius, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Now, what did they call them two? What did they call their Honda boys on the podcast?
Gay, probably.
Something along
It
those
wouldn't surprise me, yeah.
Yeah, it was quite funny.
But he was insured of mine for a wedding.
and wouldn't drive it.
Oh, yeah, he drove it.
Oh, he
He
did.
had the bridesmaids in, and bloke said, I thought I had a motorbike go out to the lighthouse and back, and then come past, and your car was on the limiter with like 3 screaming bridesmaids, and you're making it. I was like,
Who's Mohican?
yeah. He's driven. He took my Jordan for an MOT with half a tank of fuel in and abused me for having no fuel because he's just abused it all the way there and all the way back. So he's not all pure Honda and Volkswagen and Porsche. He does.
Yeah. He does like them secretly.
Yeah.
He's in the closet.
Yeah, I think so. Ollie Maslin is a closet Honda fan.
You heard it here first.
He's got a tattoo. He's got the Volkswagen tattoo, but where only his wife can see it.
Yeah, it is. It's sort of pulled it to one side. There's a H there.
I'm going to get so abused on date night.
What's the most embarrassing thing you two have ever done to a car?
Pink engine bay or
That's yours as well.
black light.
Is what? Sorry.
Black light above.
Black
on
light
for your
just
hair.
sounds cool.
Yeah, that does sound pretty cool. Actually, I'd like to see that.
I don't think I've actually probably really done anything embarrassing to a car.
No.
Owned a 17-year-old's car when you were 34.
No, apart from that, yeah. Apart from that, yeah. I had a C-Max that I called Jalopy. It was a pub car.
I was gonna ask you this actually. What
Yeah.
happened? Because your car history was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like from the off go, and then it just went C-Max.
C-Max, yeah.
And then it went pretty cool again. So
Yeah,
what,
I know.
what
So I
happened?
had it because I was driving to and from. So I moved to Northampton and I was working in Milton Keynes.
Yeah.
And then my work decided that we're not going to work in Milton Keynes anymore. We're going to work in Bedford. I was like, I'm not driving that every day because I just kill it. Well, I put too much miles on it. So I got my father-in-law gave me his C-Max, and it was the Jalopy. We called it the Jalopy because it was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Even for like a month with the windows down, it still smelled like roll-ups. You know, you could not get rid of that smell. It's ingrained in the fabric. So yeah, so I had that for the Jalopy for a little while. That was a pub car. That would just go anywhere. Just leave the keys in it.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. No one's going to take it. Fuck, if you do, you're doing me a solid favour. Gave that to my brother-in-law. He deserved it. The exhaust fell off, and I didn't see the rest of it. It just sort of disappeared out of nowhere. So we don't know where it actually is. It's not in my name anymore, thank God. It's in his name. It's gone somewhere else. But yeah, the Jalopy was.
I'd say that's
was
the
an
most embarrassing thing you've ever done.
To have that car is embarrassing enough. It was. I tell you what it looked like. A mate of
You
mine
would
said
have worn
to
it
me,
as well because you're big.
yeah, I did, yeah. Well, a mate of mine said to me, if you had 4 geezers in it, all wearing high vis, you'd be like working in a warehouse. If you know what I mean. It was terrible. But yeah,
Have you ever named a car?
the Jalopy.
Yeah.
No.
No. Because we kind of sort of said it's like more of a girl's thing to do. To name
Yeah.
cars. Yeah.
Yeah, my missus named her she had a Vauxhall Tigra, and she named that Laura because the last plate was LRA.
Well, yeah, that's
I mean, it's a
seems
sort
to
of
be.
Just names the rest of them Curbsy, don't you now?
So we don't go there. I'll tell you after. In case she sees it. It's 25 tyres in 6 months, wasn't it?
20. How many?
25.
Jesus.
No, it was 25, yeah. My mate who owns Egerton's Fleet Services had an Impress stock of tyres just for me. Yeah, because they were 255/30 19s on a BM, and it was literally like that. And she curbed it, blew the tyre, so I gave her my Scirocco, and then she come to pick me up from work, and she drove into work and it was going, fucking... And I thought, what the fuck's up with this car? So what have you done to it? She went, oh, nothing. And she curbed that one and blew the tyre on that one. So I'm like, 2 days, you've blown 3 tyres. So I'm like, oh my God. So yeah, exactly, yeah. So I had to borrow a work car, so you are not driving this. Yeah, cut that bit, she'll kick the shit out of me. You know she would as well.
Do you want to cut this bit out?
No, but
She won't watch it like my missus.
no, she won't. No. She go, how'd it go? And yeah, really, really well. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, don't watch it.
Fair enough.
What are your car rants about anything related to cars? Could be driving, could be anything.
Driving standards are horrendous.
Yes.
Yeah, my rant I was thinking was Kingston roundabout. Why can't fucking people use that lane properly? The amount of times that people have been in the lane coming round and they just come straight in front of you.
Yeah.
It was like, come
To the
on,
point
mate.
where because I live right next to it. So
Yeah.
to the point where I've often thought about going out of a night time and painting the light.
Yeah.
They're like it now on it, aren't they?
Yeah, they're still ignored.
They're still not, they're not. You need I think it's the one by the hockey stadium. You can actually, everything about that is just.
Yeah, it needs
or no,
work.
you're right. The other side. I'm talking about the Mercedes roundabout.
Oh, right, okay.
That one,
Mercedes
nobody
roundabout.
takes that
Yeah,
one,
we
right?
should go out wide.
Yeah,
Yeah, like wide,
Across,
Yeah, so these two lanes come in, didn't they? And this middle lane should go off
And
to the
it's-
left.
It's
And just-
got
Me
a
and
horrible
my-
surface on as well.
Me and one of my pals had an argument once, and to the point where I went home. He dropped me off. I went home, and I physically drew the way you should take this roundabout. Took a picture of it and sent him it. And he was like, "Mate, you're overthinking this." I'm like, "I'm right though."
I
Probably
see
like
someone
we
put
had
a
the other
picture.
day.
Someone put a picture on MK Moan or whatever it was, the Facebook page, and with the lines on this stuff for the sort of bird's eye view of the two
Yeah.
roundabouts. Sort of, this is how you use this roundabout.
Yeah.
We got
They're
like
actually
500
check-
comments, I think, in the end. It was ridiculous.
The most comments in Facebook history. They're actually changing that roundabout. They're making it into a hamburger roundabout. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
So they're actually, I don't know what the fuck they're doing to it. No. So what you can do with it, you can drive into the middle of it as well and wait. I don't know how.
That's going
or
to
what.
cause a lot
Yeah.
They can't use
that sounds
normal
like-
roundabouts.
Yeah. You can see a lot of Milton Keynes roundabouts have got like that.
But it's
Yeah.
also when you come. So I'm in a van a lot of the time. So if you're in the right hand lane, why have you got to come over into my lane? I mean, I'm in the middle.
Yes.
Before you're even on the roundabout.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that people using mobile phones,
Mobile phones as well, yeah.
pops and bangs.
Yeah, I don't like pops and bangs.
Milton Keynes harbours so many bad drivers.
We did that. So if you can, when we do our podcast on your event, try to keep us away from the STs, the Focus STs. We did a car show, didn't we, last year? And so the cars are as close as these were, really. And all of a sudden we started doing this podcast. And all of a sudden everyone turned their engine on and was like, bang, 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 bang. We're like, what do we do?
We abuse people before the event,
Yep.
so that we don't want it. Respect the people that you come in and the cemetery that's
The
next door.
cemetery's right next door, yeah.
And we've got a gob on the mic that will just abuse you for
He
it.
will do, yeah.
And
Yeah, he will do.
we pretty much,
We've been really good, actually.
yeah.
Yeah,
The
'cause
cemetery's
it
a big
can spoil
thing.
it for you, can't it?
Yeah.
By
It can
people
do, yeah.
leaving. It's normally when they leave as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
If we can police it to a certain extent, we can't really police it on the main road out after the bridge. But before that, we are very, very good. I mean, Carl Batts is extremely good, and he had a bit of an issue with somebody that turned up and they sort of sorted it out, shall we say. Verbally, there was no fisticuffs, but he definitely put him in his place.
Yeah.
So, just be nice,
If you could drive any car at any track,
Ooh.
what would you do?
I would probably go to Tsukuba in Japan.
Yeah.
And I would really like to have a go at a wild, like big Honda sort of crazy EG with a mad like time attack sort of setup.
Not
They do it there.
not a Japanese touring car like.
Oh, anything like that.
NSX.
There's something super, super wild and super fast Japanese car at that track. Because that track for me is the Gran Turismo track.
Yeah,
That's
that
sort
is
of,
the Gran Turismo
it
track,
is,
yeah.
You go there on Gran Turismo and you go, like you say, with the NSX or a big fucking fat Ferrari and you go around it. And it's just, I love that track.
Yeah.
In my head, I can see it in my head as I'm playing my game. And I don't have to worry about what's going on the little mini map. You just know the track. And it's such a short track. They can do it under a minute nowadays. I think that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I've been around brands. I've done brands like a little experience sort of thing. With my missus, got like a red letter day sort of thing like that. And that was in an Aerolatum.
I've done that. Yeah, I've done that. Yeah.
Aerolatum, the guy goes to me, whatever you do, don't take it out of fourth. Just leave it in fourth, it'll be fine. I thought, really? Mate, that thing pedalled.
Yeah.
Absolutely pedalled. The good thing about it is when you turn, you can see the wheel. So you can literally, you don't have to worry about where your wheel is. You can just see everything that's going on. The air lowdown for me is if you've driven one.
I've driven one. Yeah, I
Yeah.
drove one when they first come out. It was just had the VTEC in the back, so
Yeah.
it weren't the supercharged one or the nutty ones that they do now.
That's the same engine that's in yours, as a K28.
But what a car!
It's
What a
wicked, isn't it?
machine. Yeah, absolutely incredible.
Yeah, really, really good. Really enjoyed that. And that was on a track, like I say, that was awesome. But that was, leave it in fourth and boot it, and the power was just there straight away.
Yeah.
I was like, because it doesn't weigh anything, is it 800 kilos or something ridiculous?
Even less, I think.
It's just
Yeah,
scaffolding, isn't it?
how to me that felt everything that you ever need in a car. How they can add another 300, 400 horsepower to it now?
Oh, that'd be just scary.
Yeah.
That's face-bending material, isn't
Yeah.
it, really? I think Clarkson had a go at it, didn't he? And he was, his
that the one
face
with-
was,
yeah.
his
Yeah.
face was like melting
Face.
back. But yeah, definitely, Tsukuba, 100%. That'll be my ideal track to go to and give it the big one.
Let's go left field. Let's go something like one of the Castrol, Carlos Sainz car, rally car, or Colin McRae's rally car on like rally like Kenya. Yeah, something really left field. Because when you're going to get to do that, you can drive to these tracks. It was one of those bucket list things. Something old rally car.
That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I like that. I like
Mental.
that.
My brain can't work out how they drive these rally cars. As
They're the
quick
best
as they
drivers
do.
in the world, aren't
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they can do it on every surface,
Yeah.
how many F1 drivers have gone to try rally and almost killed themselves?
Robert Kubica.
Robert Kubica. Yeah.
Ron Holm, didn't he do it? Was it
Kimi
Ron Holm?
Raikkonen tried it.
Yeah. It was the one that
wasn't very good at it.
It was the one that almost put a barrier through his body.
Kubica.
It was that him.
Yeah, lost his hand, didn't he, pretty much? And they
It's
sort of
kind
sewed
of
it back on.
He broke most of his
Yeah.
body,
Yeah.
and I think his hands still don't work quite well.
And he still does rallying.
Yeah, still does rallying now.
Yeah.
He's a G, isn't he?
They're all
Absolutely.
like 12-year-old kids now, though, aren't they?
Yeah.
On there. But I done Network Q rally when it was McRae. Science broke down right 200 metres from the end and threw his helmet.
Threw his helmet through the back
I was
window,
at that
yeah.
one at Silverstone, and they've a special stage. I've got my camera gear on a hay bale as like a 12-year-old, or they're doing 90-degree turns and just coming at you. That was it, a hay bale to protect you at a proper circuit. But
Yeah, but some of the clips you see now on social media where the lads are all, the spectators are there, and then the car will come over a crest or something,
Yeah.
and it's there.
Yeah.
Just looks epic. I've never been to a rally event.
No, neither have I.
I'd love to go.
yeah, like when it used to be in Wales.
Yeah.
And they're going, yeah.
Yeah, my old man used to do a lot of rallying back in the day, in the 70s and stuff. And he said he remembers being in the forest and that, maybe in Wales, I don't know, and all he could see was just the headlights just moving around the forest, and then you'd hear the V6 coming from
Yeah.
the Ferrari Dino V6. What vehicle was that? That was the was it the Abarth, was it? I don't remember what it was now. Lancia.
Stratos.
Yeah, Stratos. Yeah, the Lancia
Oh, yeah.
Stratos had a Dino engine in it. So you could just hear the V6 just singing in the background, and you'll just see the lights just go around. It would just go past.
My mate found
Absolutely
a
mega.
tarmac rally stage in Wales that farmer had. So this farmer, the sheep farmer, and he was like, "Oh, it gets muddy when I have to get the sheep in off the field." So he had a bit of a mountain. He blew the back of his mountain up and put his track in. And it was like 2.5 miles of rally track, and my mate managed to hire it for a day.
Really?
And we were up there doing like a 2-gay thing and chasing each other up blind hills,
That's wicked.
everything, and then ended up running it, and they have all the rally cars come in to test. There's not many places in the UK to do it. Yeah, Ross would rent out.
I went to
Mental.
a rally in Woburn once.
Did you?
In Woburn Woods. Yeah, about 25 years ago. Really good.
Yeah, the bowl was used as a service point at one point.
Was it?
Yeah,
Oh, right.
and is it Stowe House has got a bridge that had to be insured for like millions of pounds in case they went through that. Yeah, they used to come right through. Milton
That's pretty
Keynes.
cool.
I see the rally in Goodwood last year, and the top of the hill.
Yeah.
That's really, really
Yeah,
good.
it's
That's
good fun.
the noise of that, like the old Group Bs and stuff, snarling and
All
banging
the
away.
wind was blowing from the rally stage this time down.
Yeah, that last
and
time.
the first stall was the Porsches.
Yeah,
There's millions of pounds of Porsches covered in
I
dust.
see a lot of people put on there.
Customers' cars and stuff. Yeah, they were absolutely covered.
Yeah, so
in the
don't
rally
bother,
stage.
washing your car before you go Goodwood. They're just absolutely covered, and there's people drawing dongs on it and stuff like what are you doing, man? Someone's bloody pride and joy. They come back and it's
That's not cool, is it?
no, it's not fair,
That's
is
someone's
it?
pride and joy.
No, I done that on the side of Red Bull racing F1 truck. Yeah, so Red Bull Racing, they just
flex.
I know, yeah, but it's true, it did, yeah, I did.
Can I say I've done the same flex? I saw the penis on in their front
Honestly,
truck.
yeah, so Red Bull, they just got their vehicles painted from Jaguar Racing, so we used to look after them, to Red Bull. And it came in for a service, and it was dusty, and I've only been at work 9 years. And I drew a massive 30-foot cock on the side of it with a set of balls.
Oh, mine was only this bit. That's not something I need to brag about.
Still talking about the same thing. The side of the Red Bull vehicle, the Red Bulls are obviously like this, and I drew a massive cock on the side of it. Fucking hell, I got absolutely railed for that at work. And the bloke I took in with me to be my sort of witness to it all, he turned around and goes, I just think it's a cock and ball story, mate. I'm like, you're not making it any better for me, mate. You're really not. He didn't give a shit about anything. So he's like the old boy, been there since day one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I learned from them, do not draw on people's vehicles, especially when they spend £4 million on a paint job.
It's different if you did it in a Sharpie.
Yeah, oh yeah, exactly. Big paint one.
And what's your pet hates for the cars you own now?
I'll say for that one, getting parts for it.
Is it?
Yeah, because I would love to do what I want to do to it. But
aftermarket parts.
Aftermarket
not
parts,
service
yeah.
parts.
Service parts are a piece of piss, yeah, because it's a UK car. But aftermarket parts,
Yeah.
you know. I mean, for instance, the wheels. They changed them from 114.3 to 5x120.
Oh, really?
So BMW fitment.
Oh, okay.
And if I wanted a set of BMW wheels, I could go out and get them easy because they're all like ET20s, you know, that sort of stuff.
These are like ET. Mine's like ET55,
ET60 they start. And I always call them like the monorail, you know what I mean? So the wheels are sort of inside, the body sits over it. So when I got them, I spoke to a guy from Talk GT, Matt, super intelligent guy. I said, these are the wheels I want. This is the offset I want, ideally, and I want them in 19s. He went, you can't get them. You literally can't get them. So I said, why do I do then? He said, well, you need to get 18s, so drop a size, ET50, and go a wider wheel.
Right.
So I was like, right, okay, that's what I'll do then. Umming and ahhing about it, going, do I really want to go to the 18s? I want to do this. But the riding that's so crashy, you know, going to a smaller wheel, increasing the sidewall, completely changed the drivability of the car.
Yeah.
You know, it's smooth now, you know, where beforehand it was horrible, you know, it was really, really crashy. But yeah, 5x120. Why do you do that? It's just an absolute ball ache. So all these wheels that I want to get, I just can't buy.
Yeah.
You know, I want a set of BBSs. I could probably get a 5x120, no problem. But an ET50, no. Not in a million years. And because it is a 5x120 ET50, I had to wait nearly a year just to get the wheel. You know, because work or
worth
raise.
The wait.
Oh, they're massively worth the wait, yeah. But work or raise, they do a certain amount of stamps on the wheel. So if I wanted a Skyline fitment, I'll probably get them next week. So I've got loads of them all ready to go. But for them to change over to the 5x120 fitment, they've got to wait until they do their sort of orders of all their Skyline wheels or their Toyota wheels, then get onto mine. So yeah, waiting nearly a year just from turn up. When I got that email, mate, Jesus Christ, I was buzzing. I booked half a day at work. They turned up, I had to do an unboxing video to prove the wheels weren't damaged. And then I got a nosebleed because I was just that pumped up. So yeah, so I'm putting pictures in the JDMK chat like, I've got a fucking nosebleed. It's like,
Lived quite a sheltered life, haven't
I have, mate, yeah, I really have. But then it's trying to find someone to put tyres on it.
Yeah.
You know, you phone up, you go, hello mate, yeah, I want some tyres fitting. Yeah, okay, what wheels have you got? T37s? No. They just will not touch them. They won't touch them.
Yeah.
You know, and obviously your mate was supposed to do it, but he never got back to me. So yeah, cheers for that, by the way. So I had to go to another friend of mine. We put them on. There was 3 of them, literally taping the wheel up, all with bars, trying to put them onto. And he'd done a really good job, bless him. We caught one tiny bit. You can hardly see it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It still keeps you up at night, though, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah, I notice it every time I clean the wheel. I remember that guy who done that.
Oh. And what would your pet hate be?
Parts.
Again.
Yeah, but because it was Japanese only.
Yeah, yours is an import, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an import. It's not getting the aftermarket parts. It's getting the parts that you need to fix it.
Yeah, so mine is basically the other way around. Is that I can't get aftermarket where you can get loads. I can get service parts and you can't get fuck all.
Like, it dropped a crank pulley, and there's probably 7 or 8 different variants of a K20, and mine's a different size crank pulley to everything else. So it's got to come in from Japan. It snapped a drive shaft. Honda wanted a 3-month wait for a drive shaft. So things like that, yeah. So
Windscreen.
Windscreen,
The
yeah.
windscreen.
Can't get windscreens for them
Is that much different?
because the windscreens are thinner
Super
than a
leggero.
normal, and they've got a sun strip on.
Yeah.
So end up having to have a hybrid screen put in it. But that was 4 different companies.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Even though, look, Tegra have got 2 in stock. They're ready to ship. It's the right one. We can't buy from them. Yeah, but that's what we need to do your job properly. And then some bloke said, yeah, I've got a hybrid one in stock. Yeah, just put it in. But yeah, that was nearly 8 weeks to get just a windscreen fitted just from a crack.
Nuts.
So the parts that you're buying, are they expensive as well because it's so hard to get hold of? Or?
Not overly expensive. I found Amayama in Japan where you can put in the product number and they'll ship it out. And it's not too expensive, to be fair.
Okay, you just got to wait.
Yeah, you just got to wait for them. Aftermarket parts are pretty good for it. I've got 4 sets of wheels for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just change it up. Yeah, I've got a set of T37s and RPF 1s, and it went for a service at a mate, and it came back on new wheels. You bought me some wheels. Just, you need some wheels on your new car. Like 10
Did you
years
ask him
ago.
to?
Yeah, no. Mate, just bought me a set of wheels.
Why don't you do anything like that?
On there, yeah. And then, well, mine's really stiff and crashy from standard. So when Litchfield brought it over, they put them on coilovers to soften them up.
Yeah.
That's how hardcore they were.
That's saying something then, isn't
Yeah.
it?
So it was on AST coilovers, now it's on teens. And even then, it's still a bit crashy and a bit hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, that and the fuel tank's too small. It's probably just great for a racetrack, but long distances, yeah, pain in the ass. It's like a thimble.
Yeah, so I've got H&R lowering springs on that.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to change the suspension because there's obviously got adaptive suspension and stuff like that. And I wanted to keep it as it was. So I put the H&R lowering springs on that, which was an absolute ball ache because it's got that Revo knuckle on it. So it's got all multi-link front suspension. I think it's like 5 arms that hold it all on. And it's all alley, it's all cast alley. So you know as soon as you touch it, it's going to break or it's going to elongate or it's going to snap or something. So I pulled the bottom arm of the wishbone out and pulled it all down and took the shock out that way. Had to cut and shut the wiring on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I didn't have a right pin out tool to take the pins out, so I couldn't get the nut off the plug. And so I thought, right, I'm just going to...
So don't buy a car from a mechanic, you say?
Don't ever buy a car off me, no.
I didn't ask. Do you work on both your cars yourselves?
Yeah.
No.
You don't. You're paying.
I do and I don't. I work on my car if I want to work on my car, or if I've got to service something, I'll just send it to a mate of mine to get it serviced. I can't be bothered.
Yeah.
You know, the thing is that you do 9 hours a day. The last thing you want to do is go and work in your own car.
Yeah.
You know,
They say that about gynecologists, don't they?
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, I can imagine. Definitely a lot of
Same as pizza delivery guys. You can smell it, but you can't eat it.
Yeah,
We didn't even rehearse that. That was good.
Very good.
Yeah, I definitely will work on my own car if I'm doing something, a bigger project, should we say, on it. But servicing wise,
when you work on it, can you work at work?
take it to work. Yeah,
You can.
That's what I was saying earlier on. I really want to post the ramp because
Yeah.
it's life. You know, it'd make my life so much easier. We use big reamers at work, so we don't go underneath it. So I got to jack it up, put it onward, jack up one side, jack up the other side, and it's a fucking ball ache. But yeah, it's rewarding doing your own work on your own car. You know, especially from like the blue one I had before that. I put loads of time and effort into it. He doesn't like doing it, but I like doing it.
I don't like cleaning my car.
I like cleaning the car as well. Yeah, I definitely like cleaning. Well, I did until the hosepipe ban kicked in. Man, I wanted to clean my car yesterday, but they're just Facebook warriors where I live, mate. You know, look at him doing that. You can't do that. And
You can still use a bucket, though, can't you? Or
someone said, did you say that to me? Use a bucket.
Yeah, we get these pressure washers that go into a bucket.
I've got one of those. They're great.
Oh,
Really, really impressive. Yeah, it's not. Don't get me wrong. It's not massively powerful.
No.
But you just walk around with a little bucket and it does what it needs to do.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah, it washes your car.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
No, I just pay mates to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I put on a set of wheels years ago on my Mark II Golf and we drove it down the road and they were all loose. Yeah. Don't do that.
Yeah.
No, go
Don't buy a
to
car
a mate.
Presley
I think I'm going to be in your cat. Every time I try to work on my own car, I've made it worse.
Yeah. Or I'll just do it and get bored and it's like, yeah.
Give up halfway through.
I think
that's
I would like to have a go at doing a lot more with it, but it's having the tools. If you haven't got the right tools to do something,
they're expensive,
makes
man.
You know
yeah.
me.
They're
Who
expensive.
do I work for?
Yeah, but you can't just get us tools.
I can't. We have a warehouse.
Well, you
full
might
of
win
it.
something on the charity meet. We've got Snap-on tools on board this year,
There you go. So
so you never know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We've got a whole socket set from them and a whole
Oh,
screwdriver.
really?
Yeah.
I work for Snap-on.
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You've got
So-
some blue screwdrivers, like
Yeah, I've got some
anniversary
100
Did you get it
screwdrivers.
from franchise guy then?
yeah, I got it from Terry.
Okay.
Yeah, Terry Sampson and I don't remember any other.
I don't need to get you a gift now.
yeah,
Yeah, you do. Yeah,
all right. I'll get yourself
With a
a
40-inch KRL. That's a toolbox, by the way. And one of them big side lockers as well.
What was that?
No, so he gets his mate stuff.
Oh yeah. Shows you your mates.
good old Terry.
Yeah, Terry's helped us out every single year. Every single year.
I do mirrors at Terry's house. Yeah,
I
must
think
have
you
done,
did, yeah. Ollie done his garden. You probably done mirrors.
Yeah.
But I've known Terry for years. I remember when Terry first started, when I was at Milton Keynes. And as soon as I told him what we were doing, he was on board straight away, you know, and he's brilliant. You know, he really is good. And the stuff that he gives us, we don't ever expect anything massive from him, but then when he gives us a 3/8 starter set, you know, it's probably worth 400 or 500 quid.
Yeah.
You know, and you go, bloody hell, mate. And it's like,
And then some nana wins it.
yeah, well, yeah. There was like that guy, weren't it, who won the helmet, and you know, he was like, "How much is it worth?" And Mike, our mate, valued it at £800. He went, "Oh, great, I might sell it." I'm like,
Wanker.
I'm like, really?
You see people buying and swapping prizes
Yeah.
on the field.
Yeah.
A friend of mine's wife won 100 quid and she wanted some Max Verstappen, so they just swapped.
Yeah.
I'd rather them do that than
And we
take
had
it and
the Mighty
Yeah,
Car
yeah.
Mods posters. They do posters. They're Australian YouTubers,
Yeah,
Mighty Car Mods.
limited run,
They do
mate.
limited runner posters. We always have them every year, and they change hands on the field.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's money being. Yeah, people want stuff.
So do you just do a raffle or do you do an auction as well?
Just
No,
a raffle.
Would you go down the route of doing an
We
auction?
did talk about it, didn't
Ollie
we?
said about it because Ollie's dad said about it for some higher end stuff. But we
Yeah.
was like, well, you could win this signed Lewis Hamilton thing that's worth 1,500 quid for a quid if you want. And it sort of takes out. Yeah, some little kid could win something worth an absolute fortune, or Billy Big pilots can come in and well, I want that. So yeah, it might be better for us money wise, but no, it's just the thrill of trying to get through 50 prizes. Because it's absolute carnage. You need like 10 people on there.
the way
You've
we
got
do it-
bloke on the mic,
Yeah.
pull a ball out of the hole, that's numbered to a prize. They've got to find it on the stool. The bloke's got to come up while getting abused from the mic man, get his prize, get to sit down, and you've got 50 of them to rattle through. It's about an hour's worth. And you get people.
What did he say one year? He said, sorry to bite you, but
We had,
one
we had
year-
a voucher for a meal at a restaurant, which is
In
all in the
nighttime.
dark. And this bloke won it. He went, that'd be good for you and your missus then, because you're butt ugly.
I was like, oh my God, no, please don't. We didn't get a complaint about that, believe it or not.
Oh, really?
That was one of the
hair
first
voucher.
ones,
Some
and-
bald guy won a hair voucher. That's a waste of money on you then.
People love him.
I do, yeah.
He did go down well on our
Yeah.
podcast. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, good to chat to.
Sometimes though, I'm like, we're going to get cancelled. We're going to get cancelled. I can see it now.
Resto mods. If you could bring back an old car from back in the day and resto mod it for today's.
All right, the 190E Cosworth and stuff they're doing.
Yeah.
RS200.
Yeah.
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 Or 6R4 maybe. That's
Yeah.
sort of 80s Group B generation.
Yeah.
That would be epic.
Yeah, something like that. You know, I mean, it was wild anyway, the 6R4. That was a superb car, but to do it again, maybe a hybrid, you know, sort of real give it the big boost of electric. I know it's frowned upon in here. I know you apologise, but
No, I think
see a couple of
hybrid's
previous
different.
ones before that, and I was like, maybe I don't mention the hybrid. But something with a big electric unit on it, you know, that'd be pretty sweet.
The look on his face.
I know he doesn't like it. I don't care. I can feel him searing into me.
You know, you
Deep
can
down,
feel
you know
it.
I'm
Look.
doing this.
It's just pointless.
I just think, well, my missus got a Merc. She's got a 250E with no curb wheels on it. And yeah, it's got one of them. It's got a scratch down there. Got a scratch in the car. Do not go there. Do not go there. And that's got a 1.5 litre engine in it, I believe, and a big electric unit on it. It's like 240 or brake horsepower.
They're just soulless.
Oh, they are definitely soulless, but it's the way we're going, you know. It's the future.
No.
Unfortunately.
They can't drive them either.
I don't know whether it's
That's
gonna-
another rant.
And the thing is, when they fucking regen on the motorway, their brake lights come on.
No, I hate that.
Yeah.
So you can take it out of B, can't you?
Well, tell them fuckers.
I know, that really pisses me off, that does. Because
Around
everyone else
Milton Keynes, they go really fast, and then they can't go round a roundabout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they're coming past you again.
Yeah.
Do you think that the new tax law that's coming in is going to change the burst of bubble of the electric and hybrid?
Is it the pay per mile sort of
Yeah.
thing, isn't it?
It's got to for company
Yeah,
cars.
so,
You've
It's
got
going
do
to stiff
something.
me for company cars.
Yeah.
Is it really? Have you got
Yeah.
electric, have you?
I've got a plug-in hybrid,
okay.
but
Does that still fall under it then?
Yeah, well,
Oh, would it?
But I think it's half the price. I think it's 3p,
Yeah.
3p a mile.
I don't pay
for,
a lot.
for electric.
Oh, right.
but I pay a lot in tax anyway. I don't
Yeah.
want to pay any more.
No,
so.
of course.
Do we really need fully electric? Like the Priuses they were really old tech and they just keep going, didn't they?
Them things are mad. They're like 350,000 miles on
Yeah.
Easy.
Taxi drivers. Do you really need an 800 horsepower Volvo or whatever?
Well,
No.
I mean, Len, he had a Taycan. It wasn't a turbo, it was just a normal Taycan S. And he took me out and that's the fastest thing I've ever been in my whole entire life. And then it changed gear and went again. And I was like, like a proper scolded cat.
Yeah.
He's got a 911 now, Carrera 4. It'll be another good one to get on. He's got some really good
Yeah,
stories
if
and
you've
good
got
motors.
people that want to come on.
Saying about electric cars, I went over to America for work a few years ago. I went in a Tesla Plaid.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're the mental one.
That I swear to God, that thing bends time.
But why do you need it?
You don't. You don't need it.
Like that McMurty, that single seat fan car
It's
for the
fucking
electric,
astonishing.
But it's a one-off thing to attack a hill.
Yeah.
And you can understand why they do it in Pikes Peak when they're losing stuff at altitude. But
You don't need it.
you don't need, nanas don't need 800 brake to go down the shops in a Qashqai or whatever they've got. Nah, I'm
Did you see
not.
the Cybertruck when you was out there as well?
No, that hadn't been released.
Oh, I saw a Cybertruck when I was in New York. They're ugly as shit. Massive.
I'm going to New York this year. I want to see
Have you been
one.
there before?
Yeah.
It's wicked, isn't it?
Yeah,
New York
love
is
it.
superb. I really like New York. Really, really like New York. Definitely
But no,
recommend
it was literally a chance thing. We were staying at our hotel, and I just saw a Tesla Plaid. Tracked down the owner, literally stalked the owner. I was like, "Can you take me out in it? We don't get them in the UK." He's
Oh,
like,
right.
"Sure, man." Because I was jet lagged, we went out. It was.
Yeah, I'm
really
impressed with
good. And we went out at about 3 a.m. because I was jet lagged and couldn't sleep. And fastest fucking thing I've ever been in my life. Yeah, that thing could bend time.
Yeah, I do like the speed of an electric car, but you are right, they are soulless and there's nothing to them.
But it's exactly like you said. There was no sound to it, other than me shitting my pants. There was absolutely no
They put
sound
the
to
engine
it.
sound for the speaker, didn't they?
Not through that
Oh,
Tesla.
don't
I
they?
don't know.
Bit of luck then.
But they're making like people struggle with travel sickness and stuff in them as well.
Yeah,
don't
I
they?
do. Yeah,
Because
really
you've
bad.
got nothing, and it's really common.
Yeah.
And
I've two occasions I've almost thrown up in my pal's car.
yeah,
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's really bad.
I suppose it's different because we all like cars, and it's the engines and the noise and the fizz you
It's
get.
the
with it.
vibration, the noise you miss. But for me, it was just the stop-start. So it was on it, off of it, on it, off of it.
Is it that
After
bad?
45 minutes, yeah, it was just like, fucking hell, mate. I was like shaking. It's horrible. Yeah.
Not a fan.
But I'm driving it, so he drove there, and I was really ill. And then we'd done what we needed to do. And on the way back, he's like, you drive, see if it's any different. I was fine. So whether it was
That's 'cause
he's
you're
driving
doing-
because I'm thinking.
It's like when you look down at your phone and try and read what people are driving.
Yeah.
It's that thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
You sit backwards on the train. My missus can't sit backwards on the train.
Yeah, I don't like to either. Yeah. It's weird, isn't it? Yeah. Right, you got a couple more questions?
I actually haven't, no.
Haven't you? No. So I did send you all the questions. So
Yeah.
there's this one. I don't know
I must
whether
admit, I
I don't know whether you answered it, to be honest with you. So pick a poster car from all the different decades. So 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, blah, 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 blah.
Settle in for this one.
I know. I should have written mine down really, but I didn't.
Sorry, mate, I didn't read the rest. I didn't read all the cards.
Didn't do your homework.
I'd done my own work on this.
Yeah, I know you did.
And I
You
told
told
you
me.
what to
Yeah,
do.
you did tell me what to do.
So I just went
didn't
through and
do it.
Googled cars from the. Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, I must admit.
So I got
When I
1950s.
first said about this question, Barry's like, absolutely not. It's too long, blah, blah. And then about 5 years later, he's like, actually, I can answer this. And
Yeah.
your answers are really, really good, aren't they?
I put a 1950s 300 SL Gullwing,
Yeah, obviously.
1960s GT40.
Yep.
I got to go out on a couple of hot laps in GT40 a few years ago.
Did you?
Real one.
Wow.
Yeah, it had Le Mans Heritage. One of the marshals at Castle Combe had one, and doing a retro track day. He said, "I'll bring it down." So I went out in the back of a Nissan Patrol, and I photographed GT40 in dark blue Golf colours and a GT Heritage Golf Edition round Castle Combe together. And then we done 2 laps of that, photographed them, and then the marshal was like, "Come on, let's go out. No helmets. How am I getting in this £1 million car? Just stand on a seat." And I'm thinking, he's a fat old boy. Like, he chopped it in for a Mustang because he couldn't get in and out. And I was like, "Oh, we're just going for a drive." No, he pedalled it round Castle Combe. Yeah, that was an experience. That's one of those goosebump moments.
Yeah.
Like, I'm photographing this duo, And then, I get to go out on a hot lap. That was
cool.
absolutely mega. Yeah. And I got 1970s, V8 Vantage, Aston. 80s. This is a real late R32 GTR.
Yeah,
Nice, that's one.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100% the Godzilla, man.
Yep.
Yeah. 90s, Escort Cosworth.
Nice.
Yes.
Mate of mine had one at 19, and an Escort Cosworth Lux. Had £5,000 insurance on it. And then a disgruntled ex-boyfriend of the girl he was seeing paint strip with it.
No.
Yeah, it was a mallard green. Yeah, Lux. But I got to drive that as well at 19. I was like, oh my God. Yeah, mega. 2000s, Evo 6 Tommy Mac edition.
Oh, nice.
In the red.
Yeah.
Even better.
Yeah. 10s, I put Ferrari 599 GTO.
Sick.
And I'm not really a
great
supercar fan, but that's quite a pretty car,
It is,
I think. And 20s, maybe a GT2 RS.
Yeah, nice.
That's a good
I'm
list.
sort of pulled
Very
into
good
the
list.
Porsche thing, but
So 50s, probably be some sort of old school MG, from the olden days.
Okay.
Yeah, like a real old one. Except it's just spot on. 60s, 250 GTO, Ferrari, real nice one.
They're
70s.
all real nice.
Yeah, I know, but like a real nice one. Better than that one.
Lewis Fox I was talking about
Yeah.
was driving, who's the Pink Floyd drummer or guitarist?
Oh, what's his bloody
You're not
name?
making clued up with music. Pink Floyd.
Who's the car
Guitarist.
man from Pink Floyd?
No, I need his name then.
No. It's. I know who you're on about.
Yeah, so Lewis Fox was driving his car collection up at Anglesey, including, I think his GTO was out there, 250.
Fucking
Yeah,
hell.
you need to get him on, I told
Wow.
Yeah,
What, the Pink Floyd drummer or Lewis Fox?
you. Overall, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll drop Lewis a message, see if I
Yeah.
can.
You Google it. He's normally on the ball.
What's his fucking name?
Roger Walters,
No.
It was on
Barney,
No.
Sid Barrett,
No.
Nick Mason.
Nick
Mason.
That's it.
Yeah. You got to get him on.
Yeah, well, Nick Mason. Yeah, 250 GTO for the 60s. 70s, again, like I said earlier on, the Deeds Master Pantera, 79, if it is 79. 80s, RS200. Yeah, like I said earlier, I do love that. That is, I remember having
There was
them.
one at the show last week, wasn't there?
Yeah,
They're just
they
quality,
were
aren't they?
recreations.
They weren't the real one.
No.
No.
Yeah, nice. 90s. I might have to stick with you here because I said this to you on the phone. I do like an R32. That is very nice. What were we, 2000? Bloody hell.
Yeah.
For the 2000. Nissan Primera BTC car. Remember the old school one?
Epic.
Yeah.
The Matt Neal one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll have one of them.
Yeah.
Is it Team Dynamics? Yeah, I've done
Team
something.
Dynamics, yeah.
I'll have that. That's proper. There's one we saw, or I saw, sorry, at Jap Show, and I put a little flyer in his car for him to come over. He never did, but
We
he was.
had our boy come down in Primera to Charity Day in the red one.
No, it
He was
wasn't.
at Stony loads.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, wasn't that one? This one I wasn't from Milton Keynes. He wasn't. He had 350 horsepower motor in it, and it was fucking spot on. Look at the tits. Where were we? 2000, 2010. I'm going to say DB9 because I really, really want one. I really, really want one. And 2020 onwards, probably a GT2 then. I do like a GT2, but something with a bit
Sorry,
more.
I'm going to be rude. I can't remember what my answers were to that question.
You didn't know how to work it out, did you? I was just like, just
Well, I did-
Google
yeah,
cars
I
from
was
that
doing
era.
it. I was laying in
like
bed
that.
last night when the football was on because I don't really watch football because I think it's sad. And I was watching it and I was like, actually, this is quite a good game. So I 4-0 up halfway. And then I switched it off and started going from my phone about what was going on. And then I had all these questions in my head. I was like, right, I'll write it all down. Then I fell asleep with my phone on my chest. And I woke up and I was like, I put it on charge. And then you sort of just forget.
Yeah,
So my brain
easily
goes,
done.
my brain goes, right, remember it all. Well, look over there, there's a car.
I got the ADH brain as well.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible.
Sorry, I'm going to be
You're
rude.
never going to
carry
find
on.
them in our group chat.
I will
Jesus. So what's the most overrated and underrated car from a car brand?
Did I do my
I'm going to
homework?
go really bad here. Toyota Supra.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
because
controversial.
That's hugely controversial.
No, I don't care.
Well, as worse.
No, it's overrated. Because I like them, don't get me wrong, but I don't understand why that car can go from £15,000
Yeah.
a few years ago to £100,000,
Yeah.
and nothing's changed. You know what I mean? I'd understand if you get a twin turbo manual and it's all singing and dancing, it'd be fine. Yeah, no problem at all. But like the original ones, they're just.
I think, didn't somebody say it was the American market that made them?
Oh, it
shit
is the
up?
American market, yeah.
Same about R34s as well.
Well, this is
Yeah.
what I was just about to say. Yeah, we know somebody that paid not a lot of money for an R34, and now it's worth a hell of a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know,
I was chatting to Simon at Dream Car Giveaways. Like, are they worth that sort of money, like 100 grand plus? And he's like, yeah, we're buying them from Japan for
Oh,
that sort of
really?
money.
it's
yeah.
crazy though, isn't it? The guy
Yeah,
that
Really?
Yeah.
the guy could sell it, pay off his mortgage, and still buy a Ferrari. And you think to
How
yourself,
does that work?
I know it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, but that's just what happens. The American market opens up, like you said,
Yeah.
and the car prices go up. That's a damn shame. That's not the American market.
Well, in 25 years.
Yeah, we'll do.
Like
Yeah,
EK9, there was an EK9 that went for 90 grand for a 1.6 Civic.
Really?
But yeah,
Good
I went to
God.
Ireland. That was, but they do a limited version of mine. They do a Mugen Double R.
They do, yeah.
Which is 300 units worldwide, red, loads of Mugen bits on. 2 sold during COVID when car sales went mental for 100 grand for a
That's
2 litre
mad.
Civic.
there was a guy in Milton Keynes that had one, weren't there?
There was a couple, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Where were we? Most overrated. You answered that.
You answered that as
I
Supra.
answered that.
You
Yeah, I
Super,
did.
that's
and
a
I don't
really
care.
good controversial answer.
Yeah, like I said, I just think, you know, how can a car like that go from 15,000 to over 100 grand?
Yeah.
I think it's ridiculous.
You can
know?
have this. This.
I'm gonna have it.
This is yours.
So that's 100 grand in this country.
But yeah, it will be, yeah. It's ridiculous.
Are
You know? Oh, well, 80, at least 80. At least. Look at one of our marshals. They'd mega money, and I just don't understand it. I don't understand it.
They were never great handling, were they? I don't think.
It was
Had a Supra?
the Fast and Furious movie just made those rocket, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was 25 years ago.
Yeah, but
though.
there's still, and that, I suppose there's still a stigma to it.
August 28th. Yeah, you see.
We'll be there. Yeah, we'll be there. Yeah, we'll be there.
You know this?
Yeah, back at the cinema, isn't it?
Yeah.
That car park's going to be awesome to go walk around afterwards.
I
Isn't it?
remember watching it when it first came out,
Yeah, I
and then
do.
everyone drove like knobheads down to the bottom.
Yep.
That's got to be done.
So did you pick one for
No, I
overrated?
didn't. I'll let-
You're not going to
Actually,
concentrate
no,
on
no.
that?
Actually, I'm gonna abstain. I've
So
got-
what about
underrated.
underrated?
See, I got really sad at this, didn't I? The last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
No, but I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
Probably a Crown. I reckon a Crown, Toyota Crown. For the same brand, yeah. So Toyota Supra for the
Yeah.
overrated, and the underrated like a Crown. You ever seen the old VIP JDM ones? The big
There's one
long-
on my estate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the big
there's
long
literally
ones.
Two Asian guys drive it on my estate, and I
Yeah.
saw it the other day when I was walking the dog, and it stopped me in my tracks because it had the linen curtains.
Yeah, of
in the
course,
back.
yeah.
Sick little
I
thing.
love them. The wing mirrors on the wing,
Yeah.
and then you got like in the back, you got your bottles of
And they're a
whiskey. and
V12
you got-
as well, aren't
It's a
they?
Yeah, is that a Victoria? Victoria? No, it's a Crown. Yeah, it's a V12. Yeah,
Yeah.
real nice sort of VIP. Love it. You just don't see them.
Yeah,
I think they
because then you look
absolutely
into them a bit more, and then on the passenger side, you can pull out a little bit, so then you can stick your legs through to have more
Oh, you
leg
can,
room
yeah, you
or
can
something
do, yeah.
like that.
Where did we see? Where did I see that one? That was, I think that was at Roll Hard. That was the same. That had again all inside, all velour and
Yeah.
crystal glasses and all this sort of stuff. And again, the hatch you put your feet through.
But yeah, I saw one about, it must have been 5:30, 6. I was walking my dog, and it stopped me in my tracks. I was
Yeah.
like,
I think they look wicked.
Yeah, I do.
Absolutely wicked. I would love like the VIP sort of stuff. Big, massive bling wheels on it. Slam it on air. I think that'd be pretty sick. Yeah. You don't like that.
Oh, I don't mind that. I don't mind that, to be fair.
You're still worried about the Mark IV comment, aren't you? Or Mark III comment.
Supras, yeah. That's
Yeah,
left
I just know. I always have. I like them, but I just think they're. Yeah. Is there any way I can explain it? You know what I
Have
mean?
you got an underrated?
No, he's going to have this. That's his question.
This is his question.
Yeah.
I see the hate in the comments already.
Oh, bless. I think that's.
I went really different with that question, didn't I? Like something that's really underrated, new windscreen wipers on a car.
Yeah, nice.
Or they just work.
They just work.
Yeah.
Or I had a new windscreen put in mine this week.
Oh,
I
that's
can
just
see
nice.
where I'm going again.
My van's got a nice scuff across it.
It's just silly little things like that.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
really underrated, but they make a difference.
Okay. That's
And
right.
to end on that really boring note, someone say something really cool.
Is that all? Can you think of anything else? Right, so obviously people need to jump on the 31st of August.
Yes.
The show.
Yeah.
It's free.
It is
and
free.
There's going to be loads of
Scott's
cars
Club
there.
in Bletchley.
Yeah.
On the socials,
Yeah.
Instagram, JDMK versus CRUK. Instagram, no, Facebook.
Facebook, it's just JDMK.
JDMK, but it's Charity Day 8 is an event page for it. So there's a pin post so you can put what car you're coming down in.
Yep.
All the prizes are on there. So I think our latest prize I put up, we've got a signed cricket bat coming from Yorkshire Cricket, which has got like 3 or 4 like massive names on there. Joe Root, Johnny Bairstow.
Yeah,
But there's stuff coming in from all over the country.
that's really
Yeah,
cool.
it really is.
Free, just turn up. 3 bars, toilets, music,
Food.
traders, food,
Cars.
shelter.
Me and him. You guys as well.
Yeah, we're going to try and get some of our previous guests to
Yeah,
fill up
definitely.
a space. We've got already said a couple confirmed, haven't we? So we'll start pushing it out soon.
Yeah, no worries.
And we'll try and get this out before the 31st so
Yeah,
you can
no
use
problem.
it for... The only thing is we will take over your feeds.
That's fine.
So, yeah. But what we kind of sort of say is if we start with getting annoying, accept the tag, whatever I do, and then maybe a couple of days later just being it up.
Yeah,
Enough of
no
it.
worries,
It's
mate.
fun, as long as we get something out of it.
Be interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. No, obviously with Dougie's, I got...
Delete them super comments.
Nah, leave it on there.
Dougie's was brilliant.
Dougie's is amazing.
He's
but I-
such a nice bloke, though.
Lovely bloke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 45 reels off of him. And I could have had more, but in the end, I think
It's just the way he talks.
Yeah.
And it's just, he knows
the
his shit.
passion and his knowledge, his car builds are phenomenal. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really,
That's
really
one
good
of
to
those
see with him.
just in-depth ones you could just,
Yeah. His builds are amazing, aren't they?
He's just a nice bloke, though, as well.
Yeah.
Like,
And he seems to know everyone.
Yeah.
He was like, when he walked in, he was like, have you guys been like stalking my like feed? Or like my friend on my Instagram. I was like, no. I was like, it's just a car community, isn't it? We all kind of know each other, really.
and you bump into people, you don't know people by names.
Yeah, just the cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, we noticed that.
It's
a
like
lot,
my
don't
missus
we?
with dogs when she walks around the village. She knows all the dogs but don't know the people's names.
She doesn't talk to them.
No, that's right, yeah, she does. Yeah.
That's the weird thing about cars. People don't get it, and then you make friends for life.
Yeah.
From it.
That's why when you've said about cars from previous things, I probably don't know the guy. I know the cars.
Yeah. I was at a wedding down in Brighton for cars. I was best man to a bloke that randomly appeared on one of our camping stands at JE. I was his best man. Chris Wait, I was his best man. That's from cars. I sort of knew him.
I meant to say this. So, Chris, when we first started doing this, I thought I need to get some like guests in, basically. And I knew Chris is heavily involved in what you do. I didn't know how involved he was. I just thought he's always posting about cars. He'll be a good guest. So I messaged all my pals that got good, cool cars, and I messaged him. And I think I was telling you about this. Straight away, he was like, nope, not interested. I'm like, oh, that's a bit fucking rude. but then like he messaged me back the next day. He's like, I'm sorry I was being rude. I was doing something. But he said, here's a load of names. And it was like Aaron, Ollie, yourself. He's like, ask these guys. And I think you were one of the first guys I actually reached out to.
Yeah.
And you said you would do it, but obviously you had loads of stuff on. But it's nice that you actually finally got around to seeing it. So you're our first guest in the new place as well.
Oh, wow.
So that was nice, yeah.
Quality.
So we've come from like we keep saying it was like under a shoe cupboard, yeah.
Harry Potter.
Under the stairs, yeah.
How did you get this place then?
So they reached out to us. So they're cars. Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Sexual magnetism.
Yeah, so they reached out and sort of said like they like what we're doing. They've got this place and they need to start promoting it a little bit more. And obviously we can help them, they can help us. I think the spiel is if one of our guests wants to put one of their cars in, it's £200 a month. I'll pass the details on to Alex and he can go through it all. But it's all secured and, you know.
This is where the podcast is all battered with all the signs and all the
it's just such
all the
a,
advertising.
it's such a great opportunity for us. It's like most people say, it's like Top Gear.
Yeah, it
And
is like Top
we're
Gear.
actually wanting to go down that route of not being the next Top Gear because we'd never do that. We're not that good, but we're going to sort of take a small percentage of what they were doing and try and... So
We just got to build it slowly. Haven't you?
Yeah. So next year we're planning on doing like a Top Gear challenge, basically. So we've got... It's £1,000. It's called...
it's a fact.
It's
Only
what?
grand.
Only grand. So it's 1,000 miles, 1,000 cc, and £1,000. So it's quite difficult.
You've got to get we've got to get Steve Grove on, because used to work at Nissan. They used to do a thing called Bangonomics.
All right.
And all the lads from there, they'd buy a car and go on, do challenges, but like they've done movie cars and stuff like that.
So that's
Who done that?
Yeah.
Did Tom Clark do that?
He done Days of Thunder on an Amiga or something like that.
What did I say on the way up here? Mellow yellow.
Yeah,
that's cool.
He would be so good for this.
Yeah. You have to tap him up then. So come on.
He'll be like a Dougie.
Oh really?
Yeah, I
Is
think
that
so.
knowledgeable?
I had to miss that Dougie's episode, didn't I?
Yeah.
That was. You would have loved
Touched
that.
by the hand of Grove, we say. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, tap him up if you can.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So we're going from Milton Keynes to the NC 500.
Yep.
That's 500 miles, so virtually to the start.
So
isn't it?
it's a £1,000 car, which with all the optional extras that we've been tagging on.
Yes, you can spend £1,000 on it, but if you want to tie up, that's down to you. That's kind of how we were sort of saying it. But so we're going from here to the start of it, which is 500 miles, and then round it is 500 miles. And then I know there's a 500 mile gap to get home, but there's going to be
You
a
don't need
finishing
to
line.
document that because you'll be
No,
dead.
this is it. We're going to have a finishing line. And you want to go and do the photo of the Skyfall,
Yeah.
where he's on the corner. So you have to really, don't you? So,
You got to do that.
yeah. So I've got my eye on like a Toyota IQ, the little smart car type thing. But they did a Aston Martin.
Signet.
Yeah, they did.
I
Yeah.
get one for £1,000.
No. So
Horrible little car, isn't it,
I'm
really?
buying the
What a waste.
IQ, and then I'm going to get like a Fiesta Mark 7, I think it is, grille, very similar to an Aston Martin. I'm going to have that in fiberglassed over, and I've got big ideas, but
Wow.
yeah,
You need to do these.
I just want to drive into him at speed. I want to absolutely annihilate my car.
so but yeah, that were all.
Yeah.
But then the idea of having it all sort of rally spec or Formula One spec themed is obviously we can sell advertisement space, so that hopefully will fund the race.
Something that's well produced, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got big ideas. Yeah, that's kind of the idea. Yeah.
There's one called the Scumble, wasn't it? Is it Scumble?
There's Scumble,
There is quite a lot.
There's the Mongol.
Yeah.
The Mongol.
Yeah. Because
obviously the-
Mongolia in a 1 litre car.
Oh my God.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Jesus. That'd be good. Scary as well.
Yeah, let's keep it in this game. Let's keep it where we can actually get
I'm
home.
going to Mongolia.
Dave and Michelle on as well.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Dave and Michelle, they run the Banzai
Banzai
Rally.
Rally.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And she's got fingers
She's
in
got
many
loads,
pies. And yeah.
Motorsport,
be good fun.
all through and through, isn't she?
Yeah. I'll send you some people.
Yeah.
Some good people out there.
Homework for us tonight.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, should we wrap it up there?
Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe. Anything you'd like to see, drop us a message.
And there's merch available if anybody wants it, or come along to their car show and you
Yeah,
get one
and
for
come along
free.
to their car show because it sounds wicked.
Yeah, we've give some for raffle for prizes, so
You can
we
slap
might actually
me
see
there.
somebody other than
For the-
we might
for the-
actually see
for
somebody
the
other than me
super
wearing one.
Yeah, let's go do him.
But no, thank you very much for
Thank you
giving
very
us
Cheers, mate. Thanks a lot, buddy.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
I appreciate
Cheers,
it.
mate.